We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Julie on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind.
Hello, welcome to Mike's in the Mind. I forgot to post our information. I'm not the only one who can do this, you know.
Yo, what up? Welcome.
Hello, guys. How are you? How's your week been, Bueno and Tuli?
All right.
Wonderful, magnificent. Two things happened today, man.
Awesome. Okay.
I had some really good, good lemon pepper wings. Oh my goodness, them things right there. I believe they put cocaine on them.
Every week, you have to write a menu.
Oh man, listen, and I had a real good sub too, by the way. That thing right on time. Hey, that sub was so good. I don't ever want my regular teacher to come back.
Oh no.
Yeah. But the other thing I did, I saw a dinosaur today.
You did.
You're so lame.
That was a dinosaur.
Go ahead.
It was a bird dinosaur. I think they call them pterodactyls or something like that.
Oh, you're sick.
It's real. I see it with my own eyes, and I got it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see if I can sell it to TMZ first.
For real?
So TMZ is more important than us?
Huh? Yeah, y'all don't pay. I don't do this for the free. I put my life on the line to record that footage. It was a dinosaur.
Well, I hope the person that does those chicken wings, I hope she keeps on doing those chicken wings for you.
She saw the dinosaur too.
So sure.
Now that I think about it, is them chicken wings or them dinosaur wings?
They might be dinosaur wings. You so lame. You're
Oh my goodness.
Are they big like that?
No.
No, I think she got the baby dinosaur. I think she got like the baby dinosaur wings. She cook them because a real dinosaur, they ain't gonna let you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, that's true. Yeah, you have a point.
But I actually got a picture of it. And I'm gonna show you the picture of it.
Go ahead. Just
to show everybody, you know what I mean, to stop everybody's mouth. But this is a very popular dinosaur. They actually have it. It's one of the most commonly cited dinosaurs still today in 2024, contrary to popular demand.
Okay, go ahead.
Bam. Now, don't let the camera fool you. But that thing right there, it's really tall. It's very tall. Don't let the camera fool you. That thing is huge.
Did it open up?
Tall.
No.
Oh.
Actually, it started coming towards me, and I was like, "Wait a minute. Why does this thing?" I didn't think it was gonna come. It was like it was coming toward. I'm like, "Oh no."
You should have let her. You should have let them come because then they open up, and then they say that they flirt like that.
And see, I didn't
think about it.
Come over there.
Think about it. I don't believe in bestiality, so why would I be flirting with an animal?
You're so lame for that.
It's because you just want to see the beautiful. I guess they just feel like they feel who's nice. I'm sure they would have not done it with you.
That's how people eat. That's how people get eaten and killed by dinosaurs every day.
It's a little tiny bird.
No, that picture. Tula, tell that thing was big. That picture don't listen. It might look small in that picture. That thing is huge.
Why don't?
Huh?
That's not the same one.
That's the bird.
It looks small.
That's the it's a pterodactyl.
It wasn't little, so
no, it wasn't little at all. Hey, people who in the chat rooms, if y'all know what type of dinosaur, what is called, I think it's called a pterodactylus, or the blue pterodactylus, because it was blue and that tail was green, just like that. You see that, Tulip?
It was.
And what y'all don't realize too is that tail is really long. Like that tail is very long. Like that thing could walk around the corner and the tail will still be coming around.
That's very true.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty.
Oh yeah. Shalom, Chelsea Carol. Shalom to you. Oh, we got the Quaisha. Quaisha, what's going on, girl?
Hey.
In the chat room. We got Shay Shay in the chat room. She put her whole name, or maybe her first two names.
Oh.
Well,
you know, that's two people. That's two people with two first names, Lachey Daniel and Chelsea Carroll. Them two people got two first names.
I'm sure they want their business at.
Yeah, they put their whole name in the chat.
Oh, somebody said we could eat peacock. I ain't trying to eat that thing. No.
Me
that
neither.
was not a peacock. That was a dinosaur.
Stop.
You are crazy. That thing, it was big. Now I ain't gonna tell no.
Thing is huge.
I would have loved for it to open up and for you guys to take a picture.
Me too.
No. Cause what you don't understand is what you think about flirting. That ain't flirting them. That's fight mode.
Not flirting.
It's just
you think you flirting with it, but that's not what's happening. That's what targets. That's a way when that's like attack mode. When that thing do that it get an attack mode.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Let me ask you this. You don't even know what it is.
I didn't know what to expect. So I don't know what they do. But I was just like, why are you over here? Where you going?
I've seen Jurassic Park before, and they talk about them dinosaurs ain't real. But the day when I saw the dinosaur and the dinosaur saw me, I like it's real. Now what I was able to do, I'm a philanthropist.
Philanthropist? Okay.
Oh yeah. And by the way, Tulip, I see you a philanthropist too.
That looks huge. Yeah, that looks huge.
Listen,
that tail was long.
I was able to date it. I was able to get close enough to put a date on it, and that bird right there is 200 million years old. And you know what else? It's not a bird. It doesn't fly. It just walks around.
Yeah.
And you know what else? It eats worms. It was pecking some in that ground. It was pecking it pretty hard.
You should have taken a video.
I got the video, but I'm not gonna put it online internet right now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sell it to TMZ, see if TMZ will buy it from me, and then once the TMZ release it, I get paid. Then y'all can see it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But everybody week was going good though. Anything else spectacular happened to y'all that y'all want to share?
Spectacular.
Oh yeah. Y'all don't all tell me what all happened all at once now.
Hey, what I want to share. Oh, you know what I did? I just saw somebody, like a kid, and I was just looking, and I saw how much food gets thrown away at schools.
Really?
Like, yes. I'm not talking about just the cooked food. I'm talking about like the packaged food. Like,
what, is expired or something?
No. This is from the kids. They don't eat it. And I didn't know they make them get the full lunch. Even if you don't drink the milk, you have to take the milk, or you don't want you have to take the whole thing, which I did not know that. But they don't drink the milk, so they throw a lot of stuff in the trash. That's chips and things like that. So I was thinking, I'm like, isn't there something you can do? I don't know what the rules are with as far as taking stuff back once it's been given to a kid, but I just don't see why you would make a kid. I guess it's to make sure you cover your bases and make sure they have food, but they throw away a lot of food. So if you packing your kids food, please pack what they want, or they're gonna throw it away and you'll be wasting your money. So if you pack your kids food for lunch, make sure you ask them what they want. If you don't mind having your food thrown away in the trash, because I see even the kids that bring this little girl, she threw away a wrap. Her mom made a nice little wrap. It was so neat. She didn't eat the wrap. I said, "Why you not eating the wrap?" And she said, "Because I don't have." I'm like, "Girl, you
told her that, Tully?
I said, "Why aren't you eating the wrap?" And she said, "Because I don't have a sauce to go with it." I said, "You can't eat it without the sauce?" And she said, "No, I don't see the link." What?
These kids spoiled.
And I said, hold on one second, y'all. I'll be right back. I apologize.
These kids out here spoiled.
But did you eat your lunch food when you were in high school or grammar school, Bueno?
Absolutely. What about you? Yes, ma'am. I sure did. I would eat my food and I would try to get more and try to borrow to get more with them.
I used to go out for lunch to eat with my friends.
Oh yeah.
Only for certain days.
Wait, hold on. Explain that now. How was you going out to eat with I'm talking about like grade school, like elementary, middle school. How was you? They let y'all leave the campus or something?
Yeah, grammar school from I would say 5th grade up. They allowed us to go out for lunch.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on now. That don't sound right now.
Yeah, they had people just monitoring like.
You mean they would let y'all go off campus?
I don't know, like if you're familiar with how the schools look in New York and New Jersey. Like they're a building, and then they have like a court next to it, and they had like little grocery stores in the corners and things like that. So they had crossing guards still at lunchtime. So they would let us go to the store if we wanted. So I would buy like a sandwich. We would go out with my friends. We would split it in half. I didn't like the school lunch much.
What? So you like 10 years old, leaving school?
No, not 10.
So what time lunch start? You know what I mean? Because you say this is like grade school, 6, 7, 8 grade.
Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah.
So you are like 10 years old then.
You were 10 when you were in 7th grade?
Well, you didn't give an exact grade level. You just said grade school. So I'm saying 10, 11, however. That's how old you was.
I was
across the street.
13.
12. So you was a teenager,
yeah,
13.
12, 13, yeah. Yeah. Well, again, I tell you, it was with my friends, and it was to the corner store, and then you had to be back right on time. And the thing is that
hold on 1 second. Just one moment. Right when you start telling the story, I want to make certain that your volume and all that stuff. Do you hear that echo?
Yeah, but that's because
maybe that's Tuli's mic. Let me mute Tuli's mic because I hear echo. I want to make sure people can hear you. All right. So I think we back now. I think people can hear you. I just muted her. So go ahead, tell the story. And now.
I'm not.
Go ahead, tell your story. Go ahead.
I'm not lying. For next show, I can bring somebody that was with me in 5th, 6th grade.
So it's 12 o'clock. It's lunchtime. You in the 6th grade. What y'all do? Y'all just leave and go where?
To the corner store, which is across the street.
Leave school, go across the street, go and eat. Then what you do when you're eating? How long y'all gone for?
For like 30 minutes, and then we come back and we play in the yard. And then when they whistle, then you got to get online to go in.
Hey, y'all hear this story? She say for lunch break, they're in the 8th grade, 13 years old. They will let the kids go off campus to eat lunch every day and come back.
What grade this was?
8th grade. 7th grade, because I didn't do 8th grade.
Okay, so she's 12 years old. They would let the 12-year-olds for lunchtime leave campus and come back.
Preacher, how old were you when you were in 7th grade?
7th grade.
12.
Okay, so yeah, they let us go out at 12 years old.
You
and
live
we
in
used to
South
go-
America though, right?
No, I was here. I was in New Jersey.
Oh, that makes sense why the Jersey screwed up. 12-year-old kid need to count now. They know what to do.
They wouldn't in my
No problem,
country.
you ain't
They wouldn't
neither.
let us go out. They
That
wouldn't.
was,
But
for us, that was elementary. There's no way they let an elementary kid leave the school.
There's no way.
They let us. They
So how
let
do
us.
where do y'all get money from to buy from a store? Because that's really the school should be locked up because
Yeah.
at the same time what you were dealing with like stuff we did it. I mean, I went to the store by myself. That age, because I go in the store back and forth by myself without things, but you couldn't just go and leave school because at that point you're under their care.
Yeah, they would have crossing guards like within blocks of the school, and then they would let us go to like the surrounding stores around that school, and then we would come back and make the line right in front of the school, and then go inside back to school.
That's crazy. How far were y'all going?
2 blocks down, a block down. Sometimes we actually would
Now
walk
hold
to
on.
my
Are these are 2 city blocks?
I live in New Jersey, so everything is within the city. Like everything is within.
No.
there.
But I want people to understand when you say a block, you're talking about. Are you referring to a city block?
Yeah, you know, it's not.
So that's a long walk. That's far. That's very far.
In the
For
city, a block is not long.
12-year-old middle schooler.
Somebody said Ra was clubbing at 14.
I don't know what I really was though. But I mean, nobody. I mean, didn't nobody adult know I was doing it though. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see who I can.
When I was
I
going
can
to
bring.
the, when I was going
I
to
can
the ninth
bring a
grade, you gotta
friend.
remember, nobody adult knew I was doing that.
Who went with me in 8th grade, seventh grade?
You know, call that you were leaving the school. No, when I was going to the club, the people I was with were like 18, 19. So we're in the country. So we drive into the club. So they had to sit outside. They'll try like going in. You know, the principal, he'd be at the door. He's like, "What you think you do?" They had to turn around and go back. I'm going in. I have my eyeliner mustache. I just seen some my cousin, some old friends. Like I was telling them about that. We were laughing about that. They were like, "Yeah, you used to get in." They was like, "Boy, you was a mess." I'm telling you, I was doing my thing. I mean, but I'm 14. I always been advanced, but no school would let me left at 12 years old to go to no store.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're responsible. You're responsible. So
Yes.
that's the only why because of legality.
They would send letters to the house, and they would say, "Do you allow your kid to go out for lunch?" And I'll tell my mom, I don't like the food in the school. Like, you know, let me go out for lunch. So she
You don't
signed
know
it.
what Henry Grady, did your parents use you what they call vulgarity? They used to cuss you out.
No, they didn't curse me out.
My
mom did. My mom did in her own way.
Henry Grady had some words for you. When he got through telling, he had to say when you talking about what you didn't like. Yeah, listen, I learned to love pig ears. I hated them with all my heart. Pig snout, pigtail, pig ears. Henry Grady, look, he said, "Let the nigga perish." My mom used to try to make a hamburger or something for him. Henry Grady's famous word, "Let the nigga perish."
That was my mom. I used to hate Chinese food when I was a little girl. And she used to
you eat Chinese food.
I hated it.
From the Chinese store.
Richard, they would intentionally go to Chinatown in New York, and I would sit there and throw the food under the table because I hated Chinese food.
Well, you
And
were eating real dog back then in Chinatown.
Richard, you will see those ducks hanging in there, and like just.
Now
and
I'm with you.
I
I'm
put
saying,
it.
if you went to Chinatown, you were eating real dogs and stuff. Like down here, our stuff fake. You know, these domestic cats, they got wild cats. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't eat it. And I was like almost throwing up. And she like, "You're going to sit there and starve then?" Because they love Chinese food. And I hated it.
But that was real Chinese food up there back then. You know what I'm saying? Real dog, real cat.
Yeah.
You had mama, you know, y'all saying that's kind of funny though, saying, you know, Hispanic people that, you know, Mamacita trying to eat cat mignon. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of
they love that was one of the things they did do was go to a lot of restaurants, like foreign restaurants.
Hold on for a second. This man here from the deep woods of Florida. I know he don't know nothing about no thing. Yeah, man. This man is from the deep woods of Florida. Man, please stop. Y'all listen. We gotta
Do they even have Chinatown in Florida?
In Florida? No.
Listen.
Most of the Chinese in Florida are down by Miami. They go to places where Chinese people will, like California's big for Asian. Miami's big because of the water. You know what I'm saying? Miami have more, you know, Chinese people than most places. So those are, you know, places that are pretty much frequent. Like at Georgia, we really just started picking them up really heavy late 80s, 90s, because they took over. Like Buford Highway used to be all white. Then they came in and took over Buford Highway in the 80s. I mean, it was Chinese stores galore. Then Hispanics moved over and took it over. But the Chinese had the 80s, but they still got it. They moved from Buford Highway, they moved on up to like Pleasant Hill. That's on up going to Alarm. They invaded us. We didn't have Chinese. Man, listen, all the Chinese people we have now growing up in the 70s, 80s were Bruce Lee and Bruce Lee.
I saw a whole bunch of them growing up. They were everywhere.
But y'all gonna get them up there. You know, they weren't making it down here because we making slaves out and they come down here. So we didn't, we went with them down here.
Yeah. And PA also has that Chinatown.
New York is the capital of them, though. New York got everybody. They got the most Hispanics, the most Puerto Ricans, they got the most Mexicans, they got the most Italians, they got the most Chinese. I don't know how you got the most of everybody except your own. You know what I'm saying? Whites and blacks almost a dying breed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are the people that actually getting pushed out, and they're the same people that constantly fighting each other.
Brooklyn has a lot of black people, and I used to love Brooklyn. Brooklyn has a lot of black people.
Brooklyn got more Puerto Ricans. They used to have it. You know what I'm saying? Harlem, all those in the 70s, 60s, 50s, those were black community, black towns. Yes. They've been pushed out. Now whites taking it back home. They're pushed. People of color are always been displaced. As soon as you get a place like the projects, remember East Lake Meadows, Glenwood, that's a nice suburban apartment, nice upper class apartments, Capitol Homes. All these were black communities, they call it. Summer Hill, that's where the old Braves Stadium used to be at. I was raised at Summer Hill. So all these places was, all you saw were blacks. Mm-hmm. You had white store owners, but everybody was black. You didn't have Asian. When I was growing, we had no Asian store owners. Indians. Now, Indians, Indian, the only Indian when I grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, this the truth, was Tonto. That's the only one.
I didn't see much Indians either.
All I saw our Indians on TV. Tula,
what about Glen Rock?
Who?
Glen Rock. Dr. Joe, have you ever heard of Glen Rock Middle School and High School? It's in New Jersey.
What part of New Jersey?
Glen Rock.
But what? Oh no, then it's far from me. I'm from the north.
Glen Rock, New Jersey.
I'm right in front of New York. I grew up in West New York.
Okay.
New Jersey.
No, I was just looking at the policies or whatever. They're saying right now that 2023 it's a middle school and high school policy. They're saying that they don't allow kids to leave off campus for lunch.
I'm sure now they don't, but when I grew up, yes, they did.
I guarantee you look it up, they're gonna say, I guarantee they got a warrant, they got a children warrant for her looking for her, trying to find out how she was leaving. They didn't have,
you know what, Richard? I remember so clear. We had a black principal. She was so strict. She was so strict.
And she let you leave.
She was strict to a point that the girls couldn't use lipstick inside the school. The guys needed to wear a belt, and if they didn't have a belt, she would get a rope. And she was like sing the song like "Who Let the Dogs," and then she would like put the rope right in front of everyone. But she died. We went to a funeral, but
they killed her. But you know what? When you think about it as an adult, for people that appreciated her, she was really trying to get good moral ethics.
Yeah,
she saw that. Awesome. She saw where it was going. Look at what. Listen, all the little stuff in elementary, they gave the girls look, fingernail polish. When I was growing up, little girls in elementary, first, third, all of them wore dresses. You always wore dresses. First, second, third grade, those were dress years. And you wore ribbons on your head, bows, barrettes. It was always plaits. They straightened their hair. Kid, they came out with the kiddie perms by the time they were like 7th, 8th grade, maybe 9th, 8th grade. Then you start doing perms later. But then, they start introducing more and more tight jeans, introducing, the lipstick, the makeup, and we lost them. And generally, and now look at now they got tattoos. You can get an elementary kid now, middle school with a tattoo.
You sure can.
Tattoo. What parent takes a middle school kid to get a tattoo? Only tattoo we got was the one on your behind when Henry Grady beat it.
My mom would have killed me. Yep, she would have killed me.
I never heard of El Salvadorians until I started going to Nantucket. That's in what's called in Massachusetts. To work. I thought they were Mexicans until I paid attention and how differently they carried themselves. That's true. One of them carried a knife and they brought, the other one carried in the right side, they brought carried a left. El Salvadorian, All this stuff we never heard. Let me tell you, the only thing we seen was Mexican.
I know. I know. A lot of people either Puerto Rican or Mexican.
No, we ain't know about no Puerto Rican. It was a Mexican. That's all. Because when we saw TV, yeah, because I'm talking about they didn't come to the South. Tula, do you remember El Salvadorian or Honduran?
No, she the first one I met.
Yeah, she the first one you met. Hold on, now.
Yeah, she the first El Salvadorian I done met.
Talking about Joe.
Yeah, I ain't never met nobody from El Salvador.
Man, there's people all over the world.
I thought El Salvador, that sounded like a pack of cigarettes. Hey, let me get a cool. Let me get a Marlboro. Let me get 2 packs of them El Salvador.
That's it. But honestly, we just did. Up north were more. A lot of people came to a place. New York has always been known as the melting pot. A lot of people enter in.
Yeah. I grew up.
Preacher, when you gonna go to New York, man? I've been trying to get you to go to New York. When you gonna do it?
You could go to New Jersey, Preacher. There's so many restaurants.
I saw enough when I flew. When I went through New York to fly to Africa with the Al Keebalon, I seen enough of it then. I wasn't impressed.
So many people are crazy to go to New York. I guess just Manhattan at nighttime.
I'm telling you with Dwayne like some other guy. Some stuff I'm really not interested in. People, just see the world. I'm not interested. The people are not the same people. I'm from the streets, okay?
I understand why you say that.
No,
it's because you live a sheltered life.
I'm not. It's you. Let me tell you what happened to you. You grew up a nerd. What I'm saying that night is so you didn't grow up like gangs. You didn't grow up in streets. So when I say that, so you don't understand.
So kids watching. He's one of those kind of people who try to make you feel bad because you pay attention in class and do a good grade. He call it a nerd.
No.
My school call it an academic scholar and a philanthropist. That's what we call it.
Listen, man. What you do with your sex life? You ain't never had sex. That's your business. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the fact of you growing up.
Let me tell you something.
You grew up a square. You grew up like my wife a square. So it's like go see the world. Go see the people. The difference of no, I wasn't trying to talk. Go ahead. Let me tell you the difference of.
You can't get categorized in the same category as Tuli.
You know what I'm saying? I'm street smart. So when you street smart, it's just certain stuff. I watch a lot of people. Like I go places with a lot of they'll be ready to go everywhere. I don't do that. I'm from the street. You don't go everywhere. That's not your territory. You had places you go to. When you're a square, you ain't done nothing. You can go a lot of these different places.
Elaborate on what you mean when you from the streets. Elaborate on what that means. Yeah.
That means exactly
what black person can't say that they from the streets.
No,
but go ahead.
A bunch of them, you can. You're not from no street. You're not. That's why you'll stick your head in stuff you ain't got no business. You'll go to places you should like. You
saying like it's a bad thing. Hey, you stayed out of trouble.
Let me tell you why. If you look at the people that get kidnapped, the people get killed, these are people that go to places because they're not savvy. Y'all jump out and do stuff. I wouldn't listen. People on the street, it's certain stuff you don't do because I know what we do to people. You catch people and they green. I know what you do to people. You catch people they're not from that area. I dealt with that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm kind of leery, like going to places. I watch people and I go to places. I've been to places you get set up. So I'm real leery about just jumping off into places. This like New York has the strict rule. They don't want any weapons. For me, I know what that means. That means the criminal know I got a better chance to take you down because you some square and you're going to follow the rule. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not that guy. So I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm defenseless. Like he'll jump on a train, just go. You saw that train.
Now, let me elaborate on that. Can I explain to you why I did that?
Let me finish, then you can elaborate. Thank you. But no, I'm just telling you when I say that, like when we went out the country, I took this baboon and some more. We went to Sweden. We went to Sweden. I woke up, they were talking, oh man, yeah, man, we were down there walking, and we were going, and that was funny. The train stopped running, and we had to walk. I'm saying, listen, I said, when was this? They said last night when you were asleep. What happened after that, Dwayne?
I don't think I was in that group. I think I was in the group.
Yes, you were, Joker. I shut it down. I said, I tell you what.
No, but that wasn't me. I wasn't in that group. You tell the story like I was in that group. No, I was in the responsible group.
Hold on, no, you was no.
Matter of fact, you letting me to be the response. I was the chaperone. I told you guys. I stayed with the phone.
Never saw you as responsible. So that never happened. Let me tell you something. So they were talking. So I had to go. So they still talking. I'm just
those guys was reckless though. Those guys was careless. I agree.
I would see, but I'm saying the thing for me, like nothing happened in Sweden is a pretty square place.
Mhm.
But for me, I'm just one of them guys where I've done a lot and I've seen a lot and I know how the system work on some end. So I don't typically go places like no guns, no. I don't want to go because I'm a gun owner. And I want, if anything going, like I tell them, you'll thank me later. I'm not the guy trying to be laying on the ground, going through my pockets and raping me and my wife kidnapped. I'm not the guy trying to get, so I don't play with them places. Those guys do a lot of stuff to people because they take advantage of people that's not armed. So I know certain stuff, even with Sweden being square, I still try to watch where I go because
Right.
you'll still get, you know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
So when I say you're square like that, that's a good thing because you don't really think
I
about it.
appreciate the compliment. I knew it was a good thing.
No,
I
ain't
just
no
cleared up for the audience.
No, it ain't a good thing. It's because I've been exposed to so much, I've learned so much. I've had to do a lot of things in my life. So I'm real leery of just popping out to places and going places with people because I like to see, first of all, what kind of person you are, how you move, and you just popping off into place. Let's just go over here. You been here? No, I'm not interested because that's not my territory. I learned how to stay where I know. You see what I'm saying? Hey, let's just go over here and look. I'm not that guy. I don't want to do it because I have to look out for me. I'm not trying to get caught with the drop on me. For people who understand what I'm saying, they know. Like I say, you'll go places, you'll just jump out and just go. It don't make them might have a gun. You just out here, you just willing.
I think that's a skill you learn as you're growing because of the environment.
Better believe it. Better believe
Because
it.
when I came
Can I
here,
explain? Because you put it out here like I'm just going everywhere, just happy go lucky. That's not what it was. What it was is I landed a job where I worked on the trains. So my job was to be on the trains. And they every other week they would transfer me to a different state because I was a manager, and they had to ship me because I had to learn the entire train system all the way from the north to the west. I mean, from the north to the south of the everything on the East Coast.
Mhm.
So every other week they would put me in a new area, whether I wanted to go or not. If I didn't want to go, then I'm fired and I lost my job. So I got to see the whole entire train system. I got to visit a lot of different states, a lot of different locations. And as a result of that, I started learning. I was forced to go places by myself because I was always by myself doing train derailments and things like that. And that's why I got more accustomed to visiting all different type of places and being pushed outside of my comfort zone. So that's why I kind of got to see stuff. But I get what you're saying, though. But that kind of opened me up to a lot of different options I never would imagine.
That's different. That's different now. That's different for a job and doing it. But like for me, you got to understand how I operate. I'm funny. Even I don't just go to play because I'm from Atlanta. Oh man, I'm from Atlanta. I don't do that. I'm really don't. I'm watching everything because the cultures change. You know what I'm saying? This is a new breed. I can't. We moved back then. This is a new breed. You know, like you stayed in New York. That was over 15 years ago.
Yes, sir.
It's a whole new people.
Oh, it's so different. It's so different.
I'm saying on top of it's a new breed, you know, which it was crime then. But look at these people, man. These people on the snatch and grab. These people, you on the train, like this guy was just playing the guitar. The lady just walked up, grabbed something, just hit him on the back of the head and kept going. It's like, who does that?
Yeah, it wasn't that crazy before.
It's a video. He was sitting
crazy.
There, he was there playing the guitar. She picked up something. Listen, hit him here to get stick. Listen, hit him over the head. And it's a white lady. It wasn't even a black lady.
That's crazy.
Listen, hit him over the head and just kept
crazy.
People have, but
that's how it is in New York. People are just out of it.
The trains, you get on here, you can be fighting. I'm not that guy. So it's like, man, you get on here, you ain't got a gun, you ain't got a knife, that thing, you know, you get jammed up with 3-4 of these makeup guys who try to be a gang. It's like, first of all, man, y'all guys, you know, move on. I don't want to go there. And this is the thing I hate, honestly. We got to get to a point at people, and everybody put people on a heightened alert. You shouldn't have to. You should have the liberty to be able to go, especially a public place.
Mhm.
It's sad that you, as a man, can't take your wife or girlfriend. Who you know
that is sad. Yep.
It is, man. To worry about you got to worry about guys trying to not just fight you, but rape her in broad daylight, and people looking.
Yeah.
And you stuck at the mercy, and the police now are looking at, well, I'm not trying to get in a lawsuit because I shoot somebody. Now I got to go to court because I tasered this guy and he died because your old lady got raped. You call the police now, hey man, my car got broken. Hey, well, listen, go online and fill out a report. You know, that's not worth us coming out. This is my vehicle, my personal property. I want you to catch that person. You got insurance. I don't have insurance to just be wasted when you can catch the person and I can make this person pay for it. So now it pushes everybody to be at a heightened alert to where I really just got to go on and kill you because nobody's going to do nothing. Then what's going to happen? Oh, now you took the law into your hand. We have laws on the book. We have laws against vigilantes. Just like they're talking about now. Somebody going to jail because she put a squad out their house. Listen, people. There's no lie to y'all. Listen, man. You ain't
what
about no. Listen, they're locking you up for putting. I assure you, you be in my house. Don't worry about no police. You're gonna need a meat wagon. That's crazy. They're making it now where a person can break in your house and say, I'm not breaking the house, I'm squatting. So now I am as the homeowner lose my right because you walk into something I'm paying for and I live in and say, oh, I'm squatting. You just went from a burglar to a squatter, which now I become the criminal because I came into your home. Who makes laws like this?
Who makes laws like that? Right.
Criminals. They talking about the politicians. Why would you make a law like that? We're builders. So you tell me I build homes. I build these homes, put them in my hands. People can just live in them, and I got to sit here and take them to court to get them out. Nonsense. You're coming out. Don't worry about it. You're leaving. That's crazy. And now I become the criminal?
It is.
Listen, I have to get an attorney. Think about this, Dwayne. I come home, you in my house. I've been going on, me and Tula been on vacation 2 weeks. I come in and shoot you. Just so I'm gonna shoot you and have a gun because I'm I'm not that guy, but just some this guy don't. This moves when the police come. I'm looking for them to do their job, take you to jail. He said, well, listen, I live here. You have an ID? Don't have an ID. I got ID. I live here. Well, I'm squatting. I'm a squatter. A squatter. That means now the whole think about this. They're gonna ask me to leave. The man with the address who pays the bills.
Yeah.
I have to now leave. Because you who don't have the address, nothing here belongs to you. You say is yours. I gotta leave and let the court system. I have to have you served. Mind you, that served is you have to answer the door to receive that warrant, that the eviction order. So if you don't answer the door, what happens?
You can't get it.
I'm still responsible to my mortgage company and my insurance company. And I got utilities I don't want to come out in my name. I got to pay reconnection fee that you're running up that I'm paying. You're in my house. You're in my refrigerator.
It's so crazy.
You're in my drawers, my clothes, my life. You're in my life.
I would go
there
crazy.
Is no way.
So check it out. Check this out.
Go ahead and come into listen. Now this guy is going online telling foreigners to immigrant to come and start squatting in people. I posted that video. I sent it to.
Yeah, is that with the white girl talking?
No, it looks like a bold guy.
Okay, the one I got loaded is the white girl talking, but that's not the one. So let me go and find that one.
That's a different
the one I was looking at on his Twitter page.
It's this bold guy, preacher. I didn't know. I think what he's saying is that he wants to take over abandoned houses and start rebuilding them and sell. I didn't know you can take over abandoned houses like by law. I thought
no, you can't. But it's just crazy to go through with that stuff. This is the thing. People leave their homes abandoned for whatever reason it is. That's their right. It's their home. They own it. They pay the taxes. It's your right. But you can't tell people who it don't belong to, hey, come take it over and you just live it. That's not your right. And America, this is again the corruption of America. And I encourage anybody that listens to me of another ethnicity. Why are we fighting each other? These people are putting us at odds with. You know for yourself that's not right. If you came to your house and I was in your house, you have a family. You think about it. You have kids. You have a wife. Think of what do you keep in your house? When a person, but you went into my sanctity. This is my place of rest. This is where I lay things down, and you're in here, you're living, and I'm on the outside. There is no way I would let you live. There's no way. You can't leave.
I sent it on the chat, on the Telegram chat, Dwayne. That's
the
one.
No, you got to put it in the private chat.
I know, but it's on Instagram. I don't know how to set. I don't know if.
Just work it out.
Just look at it and then see if it's in. Look at it and then just search. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
No, hold on. I can send it back to him. I'm trying to say. I don't know how to send it to the private chat, but that's crazy. I don't know, man. And it's beyond me that we even here, and these people now become criminals because they're defending their home, the sanctity of their home.
How about that? I didn't understand that one case where the lady had changed the locks of the house, and the guy did not want to leave. The lady calls the cops, and then the cops say that she has to leave, and she's the owner of a house.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I got the video now, Dr. Joe.
They had a couple in New York. That
how in the world is that even
They have
possible?
a couple in New York just bought $1 million homes. So they put down like $200,000-$300,000.
Had to.
Those houses are crazy.
The person is living in the home and they're renting out rooms for $50 a night. These people are sitting out here watching this.
That's borderline ingenious.
Okay, that borderline. I don't know why they call them people. But let me tell you how you beat the system. Okay, this is how you get them. Since that's their right, okay, all you do is you get your friends to come back to the home and let them squat on them. Now they have to leave.
But I just feel like the law.
And once
you report them as squatters, when you report them as a burglar,
but they won't give you that right.
Because I was listening to one of the girls' stories. Well, hold on. I have the one loaded now. It's a ball head, guys. Is that the one y'all wanted me to play?
Yep.
Dr. just sent me.
And I'll send you the other one that I'm talking about too. But you can explain that. Like that law sounds so weird to me. She's the owner of the house. Yeah, that's the video.
This the one you just sent me. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Está habitada. Podemos expropiarla.
Guys, here in the United States, the law of squatting applies. I think that will be my next business, taking over abandoned houses.
Y creo que ese será mi próximo negocio. Invadir casas abandonadas.
Since I have looked up some codes with my African friends and they told me
Nigeria
have already took over about 7 houses. My people. I have thought about invading a house in the United States since I found out that there is a law that says that if a house is not inhabited, we can seize it.
Que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla.
Guys, here in the United States, the law of squatting applies. I think that will be my next business, taking over abandoned houses.
Y creo que ese será mi próximo negocio. Invadir casas abandonadas.
Since I have looked up some codes with my African friends and they told me that they have already took over about 7 houses.
These people are like this. I don't know if you're familiar, but these people coming from Venezuela, they're delinquents. Not that there's. I don't know if they're sending them. I don't know if they're coming here, but those are like delinquents coming from gang members, literally coming from Venezuela.
And they run them out of those countries, and they can live better over here in America. And America is fighting against. But see what America is strategically doing. What people don't know, America is looking at how they're going to beat these countries out. Make no mistake, whenever America does something, they're calculated. Mexico just recently let America know that all of the illegal immigrants that they have that are Mexican, that they will not take them back. Okay? What America is doing, what most people don't know, they're strategic. Everybody's saying they're done, they're taking in these immigrants. What America is doing is they're preparing for China. Okay? You always got to watch the underline what they're doing. China is putting in car manufacturing because they're going to grab the cheap labor. What America is doing is taking the Mexicans away from them, which is in turn is going to hurt their business and shut them down. Because if they have them here and they're giving them jobs, they won't be there to work those jobs. Yeah, I remember we went to Mexico, Smith, and when we went there and they was complaining about they didn't have enough Mexican to finish building. When we brought it to the hotel, they were saying they needed Mexican workers. All the Mexican workers are leaving. So they don't have the construction work. Now they're leaving in droves. So when China build those plants and they're looking to use cheap labor, guess what's going to happen? They don't have the workers. That's how America strategically take you down. and they're going to make these people citizens. They're going to use these people to help fight against them. You find the people of 2 billion, you only have 380 million. Yeah, military. See, what people don't know, America's a little more strategic than what most people know. Okay, every time they do something, it's always an underlying agenda. They can't tell you what they're doing. I told y'all before, when they pulled out, they have a Senate hearings on why did you pull out of Afghanistan? Because they knew that Russia was invading Ukraine. The problem is the European Union is so stupid they wouldn't listen. The United States tried to get them to plant troops there that would have stopped the invasion. The reason why they're not giving, like the Senate now, they fighting about the budget and go ahead and funding Ukraine and funding Israel. They know what they're doing. They don't have any plans on trying to fund them. Okay, what people don't know, this is what you got to think about. To fund Ukraine means the war keeps going. Okay, what they need Ukraine to do right now is to go ahead to the table with Russia, go ahead, sign a peace treaty, let them keep the land they have. They've already signed deals with Finland. They brought them into NATO. They brought Sweden into NATO. So they strategically blocked them in, okay? Let them have that land. They can't go any further and make them prepare. They need to leave there because they need to be in Taiwan. Right now, we have troops in Taiwan. People don't know. They have some troops on the ground in Taiwan. They have troops right outside of China. The problem is China have more ships and has a bigger military. That's why America could not give them any more weapons. They had to make it look like it was a funding issue. It was not a funding issue. That's why they kept complaining. We're depleting. China, North Korea, and Iran has been watching them. They know they were depleting themselves with giving them the weapon. Plus, they were watching what the weapons can do. China and America hadn't fought since what, the early 1900s? So right now, they know what everybody say they have. We don't know what you can do until we fight. You know, it's like watching you on video. Until I get in the ring and we really put the gloves on, that's when I really know what you can do. I see you sparring with your training partner, but it's not a match. I see your old matches, but you hadn't fought me. Mm-hmm. So until we get in the ring, that's when I'll know what you can do. That's why they had to watch Senate stuff like that. The last thing they fought about two things was the planes, the F-16. They did not want to give them to them because they did not want them planes to get into Russia and China hands. And they learned about that's a plane that's coveted. The Abraham tank. We did not want them to get the Abraham tank. We'll let you see it when we fight you. So now they're moving it back. That's what they strategically set themselves up for this. They knew China was finna pull it. China, listen, it's really imminent right now. China and America, I'm talking about, we're at China. We're on an island right off from China. We have ships in the water. We're here. We have troops on the ground for Taiwan. We're not studying Ukraine right now because we've already overstretched ourselves. The Israelis, that's why, listen, we're 100% behind the Israelis. Keep fighting, kill the Palestinians, wipe out Hamas. We gotta make them stop now, not because they care about them, it's because we need all hands on deck to fight China. China has the largest military in the world. We need it. Listen, it is a lot worse than what people know. People never pay these people attention. Okay, they're going to play you. They know exactly what they're doing. Any of these countries think they're gonna beat America. You are a fool. The Saudis are too dumb. The whole Middle East is just dumb. You're dumb. You will never beat these white people. When they strategically took down Africa, you're done. Europe is, listen, you could take all Europe together. All Europe together can beat America.
Do you think the white people are smarter?
No, they're not smarter than these right here. These are their kids. They're not smarter than their kids. I'm trying to tell you. He said, Bobby's always a great, he always tell me to give y'all a shout out. Bobby the Builder. That's we go back a long time.
Hey, Bobby, what's going on, buddy?
See you right now.
Hey, Bobby.
He said, I'm trying to tell you, black people, they gonna see. Listen, I have been a proponent for so long. If you could, I sent a clip today to everybody. I'm gonna send it to you in the chat. Literally plays about 15 minutes with Kanye West. And he said,
I already got it loaded. I
want them to hear why. Like they saw that. Why we if we could right quick, y'all get back. Can you play the one with the lady talking about the foreign, about the home? Then we can move on. Before you play the Kanye, we'll finish that subject right quick. Then we'll
give me 1 second. I'll find a lady. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the lady. talking about that. Just bear with me for 1 minute.
I can read that news.
All right, here we go. I got it now. Here's the video of the lady talking. This the one you're referring to right here?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Let's go.
Mom's friend from high school went on vacation, came home, and there are 12 gang members living in her home. And she's called the police. They won't do anything. And they just said their exact response to her is, "We will not help you get them out. You have to continue to pay the electric bill and your mortgage and go get a hotel." Are you kidding me? Her husband was military of some sort and has since passed away. Explain to me why squatters' rights are even a thing. I don't even know this woman, and I am infuriated. My suggestion, because of course I'm not friends with this woman on social media, but I was telling my mom all these ideas that I had, and I said, well, maybe put like a stonk in the crawl space. And she's like, well, I don't think they have crawl spaces in Arizona. And then I said, what if you get somebody that's not afraid to go over there and maybe go steal the AC unit? And maybe that is the best idea I have had. But if you guys have had any situations or seen people successfully get people out of homes, please send me all the info so I can send it to my mom for her friend. I just can't imagine being a single older woman in this situation.
So I got a question right here based on what she was saying. And maybe I need to play it back and let her play it again. But it's the story that she's saying, as I understand, is basically people went out of town on vacation,
came back,
and when they so I've been a victim of squatterhood, so I know how squatters work. My first thing is why didn't she report them as being burglars?
I mean, I'm sure when she came back, she probably did. Nobody's gonna cause. I doubt it. I mean, if I come home and catch you in my house, I'm not saying, "Oh, you're a squatter, not a burglar."
Right.
But no doubt, when they talk with these guys, they no doubt probably told them the home was abandoned and discussed their end. It's the fact that the police even is that the system allows it. But see, this is the problem. This is what's gonna make the gunplay where now everybody just got to kill each other. Versus what is the purpose why you had law enforcement also for this?
Yeah,
people realize what judges are there for is they're actually called vindicators. Okay, I come and I say, okay, Dwayne stole my wallet. You're arrested, correct? They're gonna arrest you based off the charges. Okay, you don't forget you're innocent until proven guilty. This is either gonna be by a jurors of your peers, which are citizens, not of your economic status or your color, race. And a judge will decide whether or not they'll agree, if there's not a jury, on did you steal my wallet? If you stole it, then they're going to vindicate me by saying Tony did not lie. Okay, Dwayne is guilty. If you didn't steal it, they're going to vindicate you by saying Dwayne did not steal it. Tony told a lie. So the problem becomes we setting a system now that has moved away. That was the purpose of having law, to keep me from saying, you got my wallet and I shoot you and gun you down and come to find out Resident Joe has it. But because I moved on my own and did not allow a process to happen where you had the right to prove your innocence, I moved on my own and I wound up shooting you and come to find out Resident Joe has the wallet. So that was the purpose of trying to set up a law to keep you and I from conflicting. But now the law has put it to where you're not vindicating me, you're making me the criminal. You're vindicating the person that's wrong. So you don't even call the police, I'll just gun you down. Yeah. And this is the problem becoming, this is what people don't realize. There are too many people in the world. China was at 1 billion people years ago. China is over 2 billion. Wow. Listen, India was under them. India is the fastest growing country. They're over 2 billion. You have over 4 billion people just between China and between India. The people have overpopulated versus the goods. This is what people don't realize. Inflation. The reason why you raise interest rate and you raise cost of goods is why? Because the demand is higher than your supply. people. I need people. I'm a businessman by trade. Okay, I'm a businessman. Use your head. When you look at places like Brazil, you look at some of these countries. They have Turkey. They have gone Turkey. They went to 50% interest rates. Why? Why would you go to 50% interest rates? Because you don't have the supply, you have the demand. This is why it's so many wars and fighting. Why they wiping out the Palestinians and why they not stopping them? Why you wiping out Ukraine? Why they wipe? Because there are too many people. Why y'all think all these people leaving Venezuela? These are islands where food grows. Food's on trees. Fishing. This is every day. People, so when you get fishing, fruit is out here. Stuff grows because the people have outnumbered the goods. So you need, these people are moving and migrating because there's no that the supply is too low.
Yeah, Venezuela became a dictatorship country.
I got a question. What is the difference between a trespasser and a squatter?
There isn't. It's all none. What's the difference? Well, let me ask you a question. What's the difference between an employer and a slave owner?
Oh,
it's all terminology.
See, what I was doing, I was looking at because I've been a victim of a squatter, so I know I think I know the squatter stuff personally, like the back of my hand. Cause that happened. So when I hear her story, what I hear is that she's telling the story of what she heard a friend of a friend said that happened. So she's not a direct person of what happened to it. Squatting is ridiculous, but in most cases, you know, if you go on vacation for a week and you come back and you be like they squatted, they ain't really the squatting thing, you know. I do have good news because the good news does say that Georgia just passed. Well, they just passed the first half of a law called the Squatters' Right, the Squatters Act. They just passed that in Georgia on the 29th of February. They say there's one more step before that goes into law. So I'm just really thrown though that a squatter has the audacity to don't even fear recourse. Like if you know when the owner gets back here from vacation, I would think they're gonna shoot me. I'll feel for safety, so I would just plead just on that alone.
I wouldn't even go to an abandoned house. I'll be so scared to. I don't know. People nowadays, they have no fear. They just don't care.
They don't.
You said it happened to you personally, Bueno. What happened to you? Like I'm not familiar with it. The tenant decided they were going to stop paying rent. So as a result, the tenant who was supposed to pay rent, their lease was up and things like that, they decided they were going to stop paying rent and they weren't going to move. So they became inherently a squatter, and they squatted on the property for so long. That's the video I sent you.
What we did is we had to pay them. We had to pay them to just leave.
I didn't understand that. That happened to that lady, the video I just sent you. That happened to her exactly. And I wasn't understanding, like, why do you have to pay somebody to leave your own property? And she changed the locks of her house.
Let me say something for
well, so you can't change the locks on them like that because they have laws.
If you can put that video, it's pretty short so that you guys can explain to me like
what video are you talking about again, Dr. Joe?
Is I just sent it to you.
Let me say that.
You put in the private chat?
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. Give me 1 second.
You can't evict the person when you let them in. A squat. That's not a squatter. This is a tenant that you had in there that refused to leave. So now they have to be served. So during the COVID era, what the courts ruled were, you couldn't put a person out because they didn't need these people when they had a virus that was that deadly. They called us a state of emergency, where when you have a state of emergency, that over Trump laws. Whenever they tell you it's a state, they declared a state of emergency. What did that mean is that over Trump, like whatever laws we got, override those laws because it's an emergency. That's what they declared the reason why you couldn't evict these people. When a person just comes into an abandoned property, they are becoming squatters. I can't let. That's why when you let a person live in your home, like I let you stay in my house for 3 weeks, and you decide, I said, well, hey, it's time to go. They said at this point, because this is why they did as well. They're trying to combat homelessness. They rather it becomes your problem than their problem.
Yep.
So you got to kind of
so
understand
messy.
the method to the madness when he's saying I'm a victim.
I see you saying the word play on how to use the words now.
Yeah. Well, it's
so messy.
That's a different.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing the way they use these words.
Let me tell you how this works too. How far does it go? Even with a car lot, we had to stop giving people like you used to let people test drive cars. I can't call the car in stolen if I gave you the keys. If you give me your keys, I said, let me use your car. You call the police, say, oh, he stole my car. Once you tell them I gave him my keys, this story, that's over with. I didn't steal your car. How did I steal your car if you gave me the keys? So in what called it, you have to ride with the people. Because you cannot call the car in and say it's stolen. You gave him the keys.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I got that next video. What video we doing next? We doing the Kanye video? We doing the other video you're saying?
Do the one where the host gets slapped. I want to see that one too.
Stay tuned.
I got one I'm gonna see you. I want you to put this one up here.
Stay tuned.
Go ahead. Yeah, stay tuned. It's coming. Let's see the Kanye way. I want them to listen to some of what he's saying because I tell people this. Go ahead.
You doing the whole?
Yeah, it's only 15 minutes. We all got time.
I'm just saying they
take out. Yeah, come on, yeah, sorry. All right, come on.
I'm just saying
come on.
They can make him sound crazy because he's black.
Nick, what you care about crazy?
No,
And by the way, we're not black. How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
Yeah.
We're Native American.
Yeah.
How many of y'all grandmothers got Indian in your family?
Yeah, I'm Indian.
Wait a second, but what happened to the Indians? We black. Show me black on the planet. Why you stop recording?
He knows the fucking shit.
Why you sound crazy? Nah, because you think I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound crazy. You sound fucking legit. You're talking truth. You're talking truth.
We not black. Race was made up.
You're talking truth.
Race was made up. Show me black. Show me black on the planet. Show me black. Everybody else, they European, they Australian, they Chinese, they Japanese. Show me black on the planet. We marginalized as entertainers. I already seen the other side, nigga. I seen the factories. I went up to head with these niggas, man. And I'm still alive. And I'm live for this moment to say this to y'all. As far as the Nicki Minaj shit, I don't care. Love for her husband, I met her, blah, 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 all this shit. I don't care. I made that girl rewrite her verse 3 times for Monster. I supported her career. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what it is the Jewish people got in their head. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get this. We gonna get this fucking. Or we just ain't gonna put shit out. What the fuck? Nah, I know you're gonna put some shit out. You know what I'm saying? The level you can say we still. They cut out. They stopped famous ass rappers from going in. Motherfuckers didn't get permits tonight. Nicki Minaj didn't clear her verse. That's why I say ain't nobody with me. Because I'll just see that shit. Y'all see me not see my kids. Y'all see Nicki Minaj not clear the verse. Y'all see Adidas drop billions of dollars and shit. And no one says nothing. No one is outraged. No one is with. If you want to be, okay. Whatever. It's cool. I'll be fine for that. When a motherfucker even tell me they love me, it made me feel funny because I feel so much fucking hate, bro. When that motherfucker tell me y'all respect me, I feel fucking funny because I feel so much rape, bro. I feel so much fucking rape, nigga. When the last time you see me around a nigga that went on salary, nigga? I don't know what a friend is, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? This really some years of Britney Spears shit, nigga. The same paparazzi that I slammed at the airport when they gave me my first piece of medication was the exact same paparazzi that photographed Britney. TMZ, 30-mile zone. That is what Hollywood is. Once you go in there, them niggas is around you. They go surround you. They in charge of that shit. They in charge of your fucking narrative. They in charge of your bank account. They in charge of your cars. They in charge of your record labels. They in charge of your football contracts. They in charge of your houses. And I'm saying, niggas be coming to me really like, working me talking about something. Where you going? I'm gonna apologize. When they gonna apologize to me? When they gonna apologize to us?
Yeah.
Aborting us, locking us up, putting drugs in front of us, locking up all our leaders and calling them gang leaders. Who else is gonna put the community together? And anybody that could put the community together, they put them under the jail. And when I talked to Trump, he ain't never get Trump. Trump could have freed Larry, bro.
Fuck Trump.
You know what I'm saying? So Trump, look, you want our support? You have to promise, nigga, in writing on your life, you gonna free Larry, bro. And that's not just it. The communities, nigga, it's so many acres in America. We don't have to stay in the inner city. We don't have to stay on top of each other. They motherfucking made the Twix double the size, trying to make us fat. They doing this inclusive shit. They just made that girl Paloma the head model. They trying to push fucking obesity to us. They put us in a McDonald's commercial. They put your brother in a McDonald's commercial. They try to put me in a McDonald's commercial. McDonald's kill shooting, my nigga. They not putting healthy shit. You can grow fucking food right off the side of the ground, my nigga. You don't gotta pay for all this shit. And fuck all this Chanel shit we do to impress niggas going broke to impress other broke people, man.
Yeah.
Fuck the Chanel bag. Ari Emanuel, your brother fucked up my city. Your brother turned Obama hair white. Rahm Emanuel, y'all don't do y'all facts. All y'all niggas want to talk about. Let me tell you, anybody ever talk to my red how y'all put me in a fucking hospital? Fucking Chinese water torture. Oh, million questions. Everybody around me telling me I can't wear. Nigga, you can't tell me the color of my hat. Y'all can't tell me shit, nigga. No, none of y'all motherfuckers here with no Instagram, nobody living, nobody at, and I don't want to hear shit from none of these Jewish niggas talk about, oh, he's in an episode. Harley Pasternak follow me to the fucking hotel. The nigga killed Aaron Carter, and now they acting like they won't clear the Backstreet Boy sample. You get what I'm saying? Harley Pasternak pusher, your trainer. Harley Pasternak, Jay-Z. You get what I'm saying? And then niggas be hanging around these niggas just for the money or some Mike Rubin shit. Slap the shit out of Mike Rubin. I see that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, fuck these niggas, bro. Fuck these niggas, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Farrakhan Don shit right now, bro. Because guess what? These Yeezys gonna sell. Yeah. They sabotaged the show today. They sabotaged the Instagram. They cut off the fucking Adidas contract. They did all the shit. Then they want to go get Light Skin Ye. You gotta understand. That's Jerry. His real name is Light Skin Ye, bro. Deadass, he told me that was his name. It's Light Skin Ye. They want the light skin version. They want a George Floyd. They want a Virgil. They don't let me speak at the funeral. I saw 2, 3, 4, 5 white people not let me speak at funeral. None of y'all niggas and Drake, nigga. Hold on. Be quiet. I'm talking, baby. Drake, I love you. I'm gonna get the tattoo. But any of y'all niggas, Trav, Drake, whoever, y'all gotta show up. And don't tell me I'm talking crazy. Y'all nigga, I motherfucking Pharrell and me. Hey, come on. Me, Pharrell, we broke down this door. We all in this shit together. We all in this shit together. And we all dealing with a lot of and what I'm telling you, a lot of people had shit to say about my Jewish comments, but ain't nobody in this motherfucking room, and none of y'all entertaining niggas ever said nothing when I was praying to see my kids one of the last days. What's my nigga that got fucking locked up for the Mega Salad shit? Oh, Tory. Okay, look. So Tory Lanez called me. We were saying prayers. We were saying prayers on the phone together. And I prayed that day. And y'all saw that shit. And y'all saw when I couldn't see my kids, when I couldn't see Chicago too. All y'all niggas on Instagram got some shit to say. Y'all niggas saw this shit. Don't tell me about my fucking political opinion. I made more money to show you that money ain't nothing. It's our money, nigga. It's our country, nigga. It's I ain't stolen from us. It's pyramids, nigga. It's pyramids in St. Louis, nigga, in Missouri. They stole it. All this shit. America just the latest bitch that been ran through so many times. The Greeks hit her. Mansa Musa hit her. We had her. The Indians and shit. The motherfucking pilgrims. It's the Jewish niggas. They dress the same, nigga. It's the same shit. That's the story. They put us in the school. The Rothschilds. I know Jay-Z back here like, oh, this nigga gonna die now. I've been here for a year, my nigga. Yeah. They can't fucking touch me. Why? Because God covered me. He covered me. And guess what, Trump? We ain't giving you the support. Unless you get Larry out. Unless you get Jeff out. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all niggas, y'all politicians think y'all gonna just get our shit for free. All of a sudden, nigga, because you got a mugshot, you with us now? No, nigga. No, what you gonna do for us? What they gonna do for us? Y'all niggas done voted Democrat all these motherfucking times. Y'all niggas showing up with the LV show. These niggas is colonizers, nigga. The French own 80% of the banks in Africa, nigga. That's why I just met with MBS, nigga, head of Saudi. Nigga, We don't have to bow to this shit, nigga. Okay, it's 60 million of us in America, 60 million Jews in the world. 50% of our deaths is abortion. 25% of us go to prison. Raise one hand if you don't know one nigga in prison, one nigga got locked up, and one nigga poor. Raise your hand if you don't know one person got abortion. Now I tell you, if it was in a Jewish mother on Friday with no fucking, everybody raised their hands. So wait a second. But wait a second. Who make the hospitals though? Who got the hospitals? These are Zionists, nigga. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third party, sponsor that, nigga. Bring your sponsorships to that. Because there's gonna be some niggas that feel exactly like me. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm 7. I don't give a fuck about life or death. I get visitation with my kids. I ain't got no say so. Them niggas walk around look like soccer players. They don't even fucking know. They don't even know the dad, the kid. They see me come play one on nobody.
They still feel you.
They'll feel me, but they trying to program them. The head of Louis Vuitton, Bernard Arnault, fuck you. Alexander Arnault, fuck you. Francois Pinault, fuck you. Dimna, fuck you. Fuck Balenciaga. Fuck Cedric.
Buy the Yeezy Pods.
Fuck Gap and fuck Adidas, nigga. All you niggas is like fucking still wearing Adidas. Nigga, don't say me shit. I'm by myself in this motherfucking room, nigga. Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now. Just the fact that you ain't listening to me, it's ain't none of y'all niggas with me. I'm by my fucking self. Because ain't none of y'all niggas stand up for me. Ain't nobody stop. Shut up. Be quiet before you get exiled. Like so I'm saying is, nobody with me. Everybody here, half the motherfuckers on a check. Half the motherfuckers just here like, ha, laughing at jokes, laughing at the raps and shit. Nigga, I made these beats in my mama's basement. I drew these motherfucking shoes since I was in 7th grade. Nigga, because when I asked niggas step up, not one nigga stepped up. Not one nigga stepped up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. None of the famous niggas, Mav Carter sold me out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody fucking stayed. Y'all saw me, ain't see my kids. All y'all rich niggas got y'all kids in that Zionist school. Fuck Sierra Canyon. My daughter ripped up the motherfucking couches in the house to be able to be with me right now. Y'all don't know what's going on. For real. Where y'all TikToking and all that shit. Y'all put up with all that shit. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm in Pop. I'm in Vegas. Like Pop. My daughter had the Tupac fucking t-shirt. So I'm saying, witness this shit. Visit this shit. But I don't believe in nobody but me, nigga. I don't fuck y'all don't gotta say we with you. You're not with me. No one's with me because no one's really with me. It's just me and God. That's what I'm saying. And I'm still alive.
Let's go.
And I'm still alive. You ain't post. You ain't with me. You ain't post. When I couldn't see my kids, y'all ain't post. Y'all ain't stopped the Adidas shit. Y'all niggas let Adidas crash the richest nigga of all time.
Y'all know I did.
Wait a second. I put up one tweet, and then Ari Emanuel put, "Oh, we got to drop this nigga," and all niggas just watch. The only nigga that had the Trump hat, the only nigga that went and got them billions, the only nigga that's breaking through all kinds of ideas in fashion. I've been called a faggot so many times for tight jeans. You know what I'm saying? I got niggas from Chicago that I take care of that still trying to sell me. Trying to say I can't go to motherfucking GD. Nigga, I've been way bigger folks than you, nigga. You niggas don't take care of me.
Right now, your thing is between you and God.
Who you, shut up. Who you think, no, hold on. Who you think the old man called? We put Drake on stage. Who the old man called?
You.
You know what I'm saying?
Does God put you in position?
Nigga, just because I had a car, nigga, fuck everybody, nigga.
You the biggest vessel.
That's what I'm trying to say to you niggas right fucking now, nigga. This is what y'all been waiting for. Drake, this is what you've been waiting for. Jay-Z, this is what you've been waiting for. Kim, this is what you've been waiting for. All you niggas, look, let me tell you something. This is the way the world works.
God is using him right now.
Okay, be quiet for a second. Don't for a second.
I love you, but okay.
No, you got it. Get over.
Hey, stop. Sorry. Come down, please.
God runs the world. Then under that, you got 1,000-year-old families, Medici. Under that, you have the Vatican, the Pope. Under that, you have the financial groups that control all your shit. BlackRock, Vanguard. After that, you have Putin. You have Trump. You have all this shit. And after that, you got what all this shit is. Entertainment. Hollywood. Take that. Run that back. Run into schools. I'm going to give y'all one last thing before I go. When I first put the tweet up, I was dealing with a divorce lawyer, and I explained to the lawyer what my issue was, and his response was to me, if you keep up this anti-Semitic rhetoric, then you won't see your kids. A nigga I knew said I couldn't have an opinion or I wouldn't see my kids. Y'all know who y'all fucking playing with? This is a vessel of God. He gonna burn all your shit down. I swear. I knew these niggas is trying to make surviving this way. That's why I sent it up while I was still in the high schools. Bill Cosby couldn't do shit by the time they got him. R. Kelly couldn't do shit by the time they got him. That's why I had to send it up. Because the same niggas that made him rich, the same niggas doing the documentary. And fuck Cootie, fuck you, because everybody saw that third episode. That's what the whole shit was about.
Period.
Me selling opioids. I'm not even bipolar and I have signs of autism from the accident. They're gonna hit me with a fucking medication, have us selling opioids for them. They made me the face of bipolar. Okay, nigga, Big Pharma, where my royalties, nigga? For all the fucking drugs you done sold off of the idea of Ye being bipolar.
Don't say shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
think I pretty much wrapped up.
Still talking.
Interesting. I appreciate you for playing it. A lot of times, it's another video I put out today. I wanted people to see. I know it's a video. I really want them to see this other one. I sent
Send it to me. Can you send it to me?
Let me think of it. Let me see if I can get this. I sent this out. It's involving Kanye too, but it's involving somebody else. It gave me a different perspective of them. When I saw the video, that was something I was not aware of. Let me see. I'm going to send this out today. Let me see. Send over. And I want people to be aware of this. They'll make you look crazy when you speak out against a system. You know, I know, you know, I understand some of his pain. I don't, some of the language of what he said, you know, of course, he's speaking out of hurt, anger, and he's exactly right. And I say, people watch me. I'm very proponent. I tell my members, people don't realize the people in that room with him are people also that are plants. People that's around me aren't all
no friends.
No, I say that even I treat all my people. They know how I feel about them, and I hug them. But it's unfortunate you ain't loved by people that's around you, and that's the part. I'm a person. I understand it's hurt, and it hurts you when you know what you're doing for people and what you have done for people. And these people will come back and they'll give you their hate, they'll give you their deception, they'll give you their lie, they'll con you, they'll set you up to take you. And I get people, I don't believe them. I be flat. I tell all my people not with me. I tell people that I'm straight. And just like he told them in that room, he was exactly right. They're not. That lady with the camera, she wouldn't shut up because she is a plant. Her and a bunch of, it's not hard. He's talking. You don't know what you're talking about. Let him talk. He's made billions. And when you try, like I try to tell my people, their days off, they do other stuff, they go spend, they do stuff other places. And I'm the only person that got everyone in their bag. Nobody has my bag. So I know what he's talking about. I just sent you the video. And it ain't every little individual, but it's such a large number of people that work for your fall, and they're a part of a system that take you down. And in their mind, they don't realize that I'm the person that have to have their back down. People, I tell y'all flat, all my people ain't for me. When I come up dead, I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not suicidal. I'm not gonna drive my car for no bread. My tire not just gonna blow out. It's gonna be because my own people are going to set me up. My own people be my fault. I've never had no relation outside my wife since I've been married. I don't do kids. I definitely don't do men. But these people are going to work to try to make me look a way so you guys will fall. I want you to just see the video right quick. Why? And I'll tell you why I changed my opinion like the person.
If they did attempt to kill me like they killed Michael Jackson or JFK, or Aaron, what is the guy's name? Aaron Carter, the guy who wanted to talk to me about the Harley Pasternak situation. If they did do that, they would say, oh, it's Ye's mental health. So
I own half of Sony's publishing and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me. And Tommy Mottola is a devil.
So it looks like Kanye West's claims that Michael Jackson was eliminated by industry higher-ups are back in the spotlight, and it's all thanks to this new lawsuit that was filed against Diddy. Now, if you're wondering what Diddy has to do with Michael Jackson's death, well, prepare to have your mind blown because the details are absolutely insane. So you remember how Kanye revealed his former personal trainer, Harley Pasternak, tried to institutionalize him, and then everyone claimed Kanye was crazy? Well, what's actually crazy is that Harley was revealed to have previously worked as an intelligence agent for the Canadian military, and it now turns out Michael Jackson might have had his own Harley Pasternak. It's this guy, Fahim Muhammad, who also happens to be Diddy's chief of security. Fahim was mentioned several times in the latest lawsuit against Diddy filed by producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, and according to Lil Rod, Fahim acted as the connection between Diddy and law enforcement, ensuring that Diddy could run what Lil Rod called criminal enterprise without any interference from the authorities. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's much more to unpack here. From Fahim's alleged ties to government intelligence agencies, Michael Jackson's war against Sony Music, Diddy's connection to Sony Music higher-ups, and much, much more. So let's get into the details.
I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears you. I mean,
They would have Michael Jackson.
or worse, yeah.
Okay, so let's first talk about all the suspicious details about MJ's death and his highly publicized feud with Sony Music. On June 24th, 2009, the night before Michael Jackson died, his personal physician, Dr. Murray, gave him a mix of meds to help him sleep. However, nothing was working, so in the morning hours of June 25th, Dr. Murray decided to administer a propofol injection. This seemingly did the trick, and Dr. Murray left Michael sleeping to use the bathroom. However, when he returned minutes later, he found Michael unresponsive with a weak pulse. Dr. Murray performed CPR for about 10 minutes and administered something to counteract the sedative OD. But surprisingly, a 911 call wasn't made until 12:21 p.m., almost an hour and a half after the initial discovery. Dr. Murray quickly arrived. They performed CPR for another 42 minutes and then rushed Michael to the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. But sadly, nothing could be done, and at 2:26 p.m. on June 25th, 2009, the King of Pop was declared dead. And once the initial shock wore off, the internet became a breeding ground for various theories, with fans questioning the official story. According to the autopsy report, Michael's cause of death was propofol intoxication, and it was officially ruled as a homicide. Dr. Murray quickly became the prime suspect, especially when it was revealed that he had used an unconventional CPR method on Michael. The LAPD and the DEA launched an investigation, but MJ's fans speculated that the police might be trying to hide something. Reports in the media suggested that the LAPD didn't properly seal Michael's house to prevent mishandling of evidence, a claim later denied by the LAPD. Dr. Murray was eventually charged with involuntary manslaughter and sentenced to 4 years in prison. However, MJ's fans weren't satisfied because they believed Murray was just a scapegoat in a larger scheme. You see, Dr. Murray initially joined Michael's team in May 2009 through AEG Live, the promoter for MJ's final tour. Although AEG Live claimed that Michael personally wanted Dr. Murray, it was later revealed that AEG hired him independently, and Michael didn't even sign the employment contract. Meanwhile, MJ's younger sister, LaToya, publicly claimed that his music catalog made him a target, and she said Michael knew someone was after him.
And he knew that everything that was happening to him was not kosher, it wasn't right, and it disturbed him greatly. And he kept saying it over and over and over again. Yes, Dr. Murray was the fall guy, but it's more to it than just that. He named names. He told me people. He told me to be careful of this one and that one.
In 2010, MJ's family took AEG to court, claiming they negligently hired Dr. Murray. During the trial, Michael's son Prince testified that his dad was pushed to the limit, and he heard him say multiple times that they were trying to kill him.
Prince said his father would cry after phone calls, saying, quote, "They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me."
But despite all this, the jury sided with AEG. However, the jury's decision didn't do much to change the minds of Michael's fans, who remained convinced that MJ was taken out by someone more powerful than Dr. Murray. The theory got even more traction when The Sun released notes allegedly written by Michael in the weeks leading up to his death. These notes included phrases like, "They are trying to murder me," and "The system wants to kill me for my catalog." In one note, MJ also talked about feeling pressured by AEG and having a bad feeling about his tour. And then a few years down the line, 2009, MJ's daughter Paris seemingly started pointing the finger at Sony and John Branca, the co-executor of the Michael Jackson estate. Paris liked a series of tweets slamming Sony and Branca, including one that said, "We've been telling you the truth for 7 effing years. Shame on any of you who sided with Michael Jackson's murderers." Now it's worth pointing out that Michael absolutely despised Sony and openly challenged them by first acquiring half of their catalog before leaving and becoming a free agent. He once even held up a sign on stage saying "Sony kills" and called then CEO of Sony, Tommy Mottola, the devil.
I've generated several $1 billion for Sony, several billion, and they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing, and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer myself would outthink them.
Yeah.
I own half of Sony's publishing, and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it. But I just did good business, you know. And Tommy Mottola is a devil.
Respect!
Okay, now let's tie all this in with Diddy and the new lawsuit against him. In the lawsuit, Rodney Lil Rod Jones alleges that Diddy's head of security, Fahim Muhammad, has close connections with law enforcement and was instrumental in helping Diddy cover up his alleged crimes. The lawsuit says Mr. Combs made it clear that his head of security, Fahim Muhammad, had the power to make people and problems disappear. Mr. Combs instructs his staff to always contact Mr. Muhammad if they are ever pulled over by the police in Miami or California. The lawsuit also claims that Diddy's powerful industry friends employed and empowered Fahim to pay off law enforcement. Now here's where it gets even crazier. So it turns out that Fahim Muhammad was also the head of security for Michael Jackson, and he was right there that fateful night when MJ passed away. And get this, when Fahim testified during Dr. Murray's trial, he revealed that he was hired as MJ's chief of security just 10 months before MJ died.
At that point in time, how long had you worked security for Mr. Jackson?
Approximately 10 months.
And what were your responsibilities?
I was the chief of his security, so my responsibilities ranged from making sure his house was protected, making sure his children were protected, and making sure his day-to-day activities and movement was all safe and planned and mapped out.
Now, here's another wild part. Fahim had just graduated college with a business degree when he was hired as the head of MJ's security, and he was either 20 or 21. So we're supposed to believe that the king of pop decided to make a 20-year-old with no experience his chief of security? Well, not exactly. According to social media user Ian Carroll, who recently went viral after investigating the connection between Diddy and Michael Jackson, someone else might have done the hiring on behalf of MJ.
For most of Jackson's career, his head of security was Bill Bray, who was his mentor and basically his father. And the two were extremely close. Bill ran his security until he was 70 when he retired, and Jackson continued to pay his medical bills until he died at age 80. But then once Bill retired, Jackson was then protected by other security people that came and went, and he wound up with this guy who has direct connections to Diddy's blackmail operations, who was directly complicit in covering up crimes for Diddy and covering up murders, covering up drug use, prostitution, human trafficking. This is the guy that was protecting Michael Jackson the day that he died. The day that he was overdosed on drugs after he was probably already asleep, and the only witnesses, there were no witnesses to the crime. I'm honestly kind of surprised that this guy never got checked into as a suspect.
Ian also pointed out that Fahim might have some ties to intelligence agencies, and fans are now saying he could be another one of those celebrity handlers, you know, kind of like what Kanye said about Harley Pasternak.
I was looking up Fahim, and where did I find another article about him? On Penn State, the Wharton School. He didn't attend it as a student. He was invited as a speaker for this Wharton real estate entrepreneurship event, which makes perfect sense. He has a real estate investment company or whatever, but if you've been following along, you would know that the Wharton School comes up an awful lot when we're talking about intelligence agencies and people associated with the CIA and the FBI, etc. Just thought it was interesting that they invited him to be a honored speaker at their event. And now, here's the best part. Check this out. This is in all of his bios, by the way, but we're pointing it out now. In 2008, Fahim graduated from Sacramento State University, with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration with a concentration in real estate and marketing. Okay? Do you realize what's wrong with that yet? Anything coming to mind? When did Michael Jackson die? June 25th, 2009. Jackson died from cardiac arrest caused by a propofol and benzodiazepine overdose caused by his doctor, apparently. Hold up. Hold the phone. Pause. Why is a dude who just graduated college last year with a business and real estate degree the head of security for the king of pop, for Michael Jackson, the most famous musician of all time? What's going on?
So given that Kanye also supposedly almost got Michael Jackson Ed, fans are now saying there's simply no way all this is just one massive coincidence. Someone commented on Ian Carroll's video, one other coincidence is that Tommy Mottola sold his home on Star Island, Miami Beach, to P. Diddy. And another user wrote, he is right. Everything the industry has done to Michael Jackson was the same blueprint they used for Kanye West. What a sad and corrupt world we live in. But what's your take on all this? Do you think Diddy's head of security had something to do with MJ's death? And does this mean Kanye nearly suffered the same fate? Leave your thoughts in the comment section and then check out this next video.
Interested in it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did when I watched that. I thought about it. I have a different opinion about Michael and the kids now. I think that, just from watching and kind of looking at it, I think that they created a lot of the narrative of Michael Jackson with those kids. I believe he was with them, but you really look at how he was when he was crying, like, why would I hurt kids? I believe they set him up. There were too many kids to be with him for only two to come forward. I believe that they set Michael Jackson up. When you look, it makes sense. Just like when you see when he told him, he said they want me to make me like I'm crazy, just like they did with Britney Spears. All of a sudden, Britney was great. All of a sudden, she went crazy. Her dad
crazy, shake the hair, everything.
I think people were crazy before this. Ye wasn't crazy. When they get through with you, everybody crazy. Michael Jackson was crazy because they purposely run them crazy with people around them. They, like they said, they implant these people around you. I want people to just know that. On my demise, whenever it comes, I mean, I'm good with it. I live my life to do what I do for people. I'm a lover of people. I got past that. And people don't understand sometimes, just like with Dr. King, the people around Dr. King were more detrimental than the person that shot him. Just for record. Malcolm X, the people around him were more detrimental than the people that shot him because they frayed him as though they were friends with him. They frayed him as though they were supporter of the movement. People don't realize when you're a person like, I don't put myself in the category for being as big as they are, but I put myself in the category for I'm a person, I love people. I get misunderstood. And sometimes, just like they were. When you're putting your message out, it's easy sometimes to, speak out of anger, speak out of hurt. But your intent is really to help people. I mean, I love people of all color. I do. I want people of color that I look like to be in a better position. But I love everybody. It really doesn't make me a difference. A Chinese man, a white man, I don't care if you're pretty. I say somebody, you ugly. But I guarantee that I wouldn't do nothing to hurt you or take nothing from you. Because none of us made ourselves. Sometimes people around you won't be as genuine as you are. It ain't everybody. And they'll have their own intent, and they'll use these people and plant them to get secrets or get you off or to frame you or set you up or put things on you. And before you know it, you off. These people don't want people to be awakened to the truth. They purposely shadow ban me. The Jakes, Dollar, Loan, these people all work in government people. I told y'all, they call me. I'm telling you, they call me. I wouldn't play along with with the game of it. I'm not into the gay preachers. They try to get people to sleep in the room with me. Let me let people sleep in the room with me. What made no sense. I'm like, I'm just a plain guy. I care about people. I'm not no heirs. I'm just Tony. I care about people. I really do. And it hurts you that you can't get people to be on the same page with you. And I understand what he was saying in that room. It's discouraging at times, but the work still had to be done. I could feel the pain of Dr. King. I could feel the pain of Malcolm X. I can feel the pain of people that, because when you find out the people that's right there with you are the most dangerous people than the people that you actually fighting against, and that they would want to see you fall and they want to take you down, it's scary. It's scary because you know what your intent is. That's why you ain't never seen me in no scandal with no kids, no women, nothing. I mean, it's possible some of the people that have been caught up with frame, they can drug you and put you in a room and put these people in, create videos. Now, I ain't saying everybody innocent, so please don't think I'm saying that. I think that,
some
as
situations.
I mean, they're men. They're men, and they're men that if you don't have your focus toward, for the right reason, like me, my end had, I did the women, I did the drink, I did the smoke, I did a lot of that stuff. So me living right is something that's really important to me, and being a man for my kids and being a husband for my wife, being that person, and then for my members, being somebody that could look at it, not failing them and letting them down when I know they've been failed by so many leaders, they've been failed by so many people that they trusted, that they given privileged information. It's people that's gone. I've never told their information. One thing, they ran me down. Listen, because one thing has nothing to do with the other, and that's my integrity. So, I mean, it's a lot you deal with. So you see leaders like Kanye, I understand their frustration. Although he talked with them, he let all of them know none of y'all are with me. They studied talk. He telling them, shut up. Because he know you are distracting. You're trying to get me off and make me look stupid, make you think that make me think you're with me. But it happens. You just have to really be true to what it is you do. You have to look at the work being bigger than the people that's attacking you. And it's a lot. As a person, you carry a lot of hurt. You carry a lot of wounds from things that happen. And, and being misunderstood, and people will take any little thing you do and they'll derail you with it, but they'll never look at all the good you do. They'll miss at the one time, oh, you got this one thing wrong, I can never forgive you. What about all the things you got right? But I appreciate y'all playing. I said a lot, but that's just me. Listen, I'll keep working. And I tell them, but I guarantee all my members get the same love. They get the same care. They get the same help. But no, they will stab me in the back. They will kill me dead. I tell my family, listen, they will take everything you got. They will watch you fall, and they will listen, and they will feel good about themselves. But I strengthen myself, and I don't let that discourage me from the work. I never come in and backstab or take nothing from them, because I know what my intent is. And if I can do that, they'll use that against me and try to say I'm not authentic to the work. So listen, kudos to everybody there. Whether you got a platform, a name, and you doing the right thing, you got utmost respect for me and a heart for you. You keep going. Don't let people distract you. Don't let them get you off the message. Don't let them get you off the path, because I assure you, the maker got me, and I'm steady blowing. I'm steady going the way I got to go. But what say y'all?
I agree. I think some of these people are set up when they don't comply to certain things that they want them to comply. And that guy Tony Motola, I do believe that he is the devil. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I've heard that they go to Cuba, because I think he's Cuban, and they do pacts with this whole witchcraft situation. I don't know, but I do agree with you, Raha. I know they do set up these people to look like crazy. Not everyone, but for some occasions, I do think it's true.
That's how these people make it out here. I'm in the automobile industry, the construction industry, ministerial. I watch people, man, and how these people make it out here. These people sell their integrity. I do what I do with keeping integrity. And if nobody, I appreciate Yahuwah for that, because it's definitely not me. I wasn't a person always of integrity and honesty. So to be put in that position now, I truly appreciate that. But it ain't every individual person. But when you make a mark out here, if you're gonna move up out here, these people are gonna block you unless you're gonna consent to homosexuality. And I'll never consent to it, nor will I support it. Nor will I tell people to say these guys are all gay. I'm just being honest. Listen, all these people are gay. They'll support an agenda that will further them along. I take a stance on it. I don't worry about I'm gonna be decensored. I'm gonna lose friends. I keep myself in a certain way to where I do know. They'll say, "Oh, please, you just let loose." I have to live the way I live because I can't afford for people to set on me for a friend, or favor, or a position. When I speak, what I say, it's because you don't control me, you don't own me, you don't pay me. I'm not going to sell my integrity as a preacher, as a man. So I don't have to agree with nobody on nothing for the sake of you'll hurt me, oh, you'll take me down, oh, you'll cut me off. People watch me and people follow me for the reason of I'm my own man. I don't let people control me. I will not be set on. I will not be stopped. I will not compromise for these people. You want to be homosexual? That's your business. You will never get a shout out support from me. I never tell a woman she's a man. I never tell a man he's a woman. It won't happen. It's not going to happen. And I'll be the small person I am with a small congregation because I'm not going to blow up off the fact I'm going to sell my integrity. I'm not going to sign off on your adultery. I'm not going to sign off on nothing you're doing wrong and you fornicating. I'm not going to sign off on it. I'm going to tell you you're wrong and you have to live with it.
Speaking of that, there's an article here about Kyle Massey's mom. You know her, Angela Massey?
Enlighten us. Slightly suck, I heard that name.
Okay, you do know her, but that's fine. Where are we? Yeah. She's apparently this producer, Dan Schneider, has allegations.
Oh, Kyle, talking about the boy from That's So Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his mom is Angel. I know her very well.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay. He's been
Chris, I know both of them.
He's been accused of behaving inappropriately with child actors.
Mm-hmm.
But the mother, ladies, she says this producer isn't guilty of any wrongdoings, and she puts the blame on neglectful parents.
And not on him.
She said, Dan Schneider, you are awesome. You are a genius. I can't thank this guy enough for the opportunity he gave my son, Chris Massey, and my family. Blame the parents, not Dan.
Let me tell you about Angel. I know Angel. Know her, years ago. She related to a chick I used to date years ago. Angel was so ran and pushed them kids and putting them kids in the stuff. We started them off in Sears catalog. Christopher will push in front of. She actually had him push more than she did Corey. Corey wound up taking off. Chris was actually the one that was supposed to take off. You can go back, you'll see he used to be in the. That's why she started him off in the J.C. Penney magazine. She got on.
Can y'all hear me?
No.
We can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I said, and I know Angel. Angel would. She would sell out like that. She pushed them boys when they was little. I remember those boys started doing magazine. Christopher would actually push in front of Corey. She put a lot behind Christopher. They start off doing. He started off doing like Sears catalog, J.C. Penney. She would keep them there. She got on with UPS. I've given them some money before. That was back then. I used to date her cousin. She was so passionate about pushing them, getting them out there into that industry. I could see her making that compromise and doing that, as from what I knew of her back then. Those boys were small then. Corey wound up taking off and getting that show with Raven, while Christopher never did. But I heard about years ago they were going to set him up with Nickelodeon. And I could see her doing that for the sake of, hey, it gets you money. It gave you a lifestyle. It ain't just her. Most of those parents are. Those parents all knew what was going on. They knew their kids were dysfunctional. They knew they were giving their kids over to handlers. They didn't care. All those parents should be arrested. They didn't care. And those kids ever come out, I think Corey, he's tattooed in the face and everything, just like Orlando Brown. They screwed these kids up for the sake of, let me tell you something. The people around these people, the security, these other producers, these little hanger-on people, they know these people are rotten. They know these people, what they're doing. They're raping these women. They know they're molesting these kids. They know these people are pulling homosexual acts, trapping these guys into stuff. For the sake of making a dollar with no integrity, they will sell out. I don't have to compromise with anybody to do anything that I'm doing. I don't pay nobody to try to hide nothing. I don't need you to sign a disclosure not to tell them what I'm doing. I'm my own man, and I stand on what I believe in. I believe what I teach and I preach. That's just bottom line. But everybody, and then this is what you find. None of these people ever make it forever. You're only going to be out for so long. You're going to fall. I don't care what athlete you are. Nobody's going to keep you on their field or court forever. I don't care what actor you are, you're going to fade out. I don't care what rapper you are, your rap's going to get old and you're going to be pushed out by some other people. And you sell your integrity out for these people versus integrity has kept me in the business longer than these people have. These people tried to use me to come at Jake now because Jake, no doubt, has crossed the wrong person. So now you let Jake business out, just like they did with Puffy. Everybody knew what Puffy was doing before now. Puffy is only gotten called out because he came at that liquor brand, because they were trying to show his liquor. They were only trying to push his liquor to African-American people. They were saying his liquor was not for white people. Puffy had a lawsuit in against them. That's why I noticed that's when all his stuff came out. See, once you cross these white people, they come for you, boy. All of these guys are boys. They're not me. Look at them. Every one of them get a liquor contract. Dr. Dre started out with St. Ives.
Yeah.
All they got, look, they all get liquor. They all get liquor. Snoop was pushing gin and juice. Laid back. They all push some of what's called pushing 8-Ball Junkie. 8-Ball was not selling. Old English 800 was not selling. That was a 1970 alcohol beer. Once you cross these people eliminate you.
That's so sad. They look so sad.
Because let me tell you, the average man is a boy. He needs a handler. They get mad with me because I won't let these people handle me. I won't let people control me. Tony Smith, he just sit around. Listen, all these people sell out. They know what they're doing. They use these people to kill our people. This is how they hurt us. All these people hurt their own people. They're not going to sell that stuff to white people. They kill us. And our people sat back just like Kanye told you. But then this is the part you look at what Kanye will hurt him. Kanye, he running down Adidas. You will find when your people were paying $2,000, $900 for them shoes. Whenever they cut the cord on these guys, then you come to us saying, we stupid. You were pushing it. You were with these people till they pissed you off, and then you come to us and say, we stupid for wearing it. You pushed it to us. So this is what I look at too. Stop trying to come at us and say how dumb we are, how stupid we are when you push these people. That's right. Billy D. Williams pushed it on them. That's how they sell that. This is how you sell your poison. They're pushing the poison also what? Trying to push the homosexual agenda.
Yes,
all these rappers, listen, which one of these rappers can get up and say, I ain't gay? I ain't never been on none of this gay stuff. None of them. Shout out to all my LGBT who rap. Shout out to the gay community. What are you talking about? Just say shout out to artists. What does gay got to do with it? Because they all have sold out. They got to listen, people follow these trends. So when these trends are pushed, guess what happened? Our people think it's okay. It's not okay. I'm a man. I got here from a man and a woman. I will never sign off on it. You can take my license, you can take my 501c, and you can ram it in your behind. I'm not going to sell out. I ain't going to compromise for none of these people. Rappers, singer, football player, but all of them. I had one I used to talk to, and he came to me, and he gave me $10,000. He did. He came, he flew in to see me, gave me $10,000. He made $6 million a year. And I had to tell him some stuff. When I told him some stuff, that was it. I know some people. Listen, I talked to enough. Listen, He made $10 million a year. And I told him something he didn't want to hear either. And you know what happened? And we don't talk no more. But I guarantee you, not one of them gonna tell you that Tony Smith took no money from them to tell them no lies. Tony Smith cut no deals with them. Not one of them. You know what they did? They lost my number. One of them hit me back and say, "Hey, just tell me, let me know, steal your number." And I'm telling them I'm preaching the same thing. So that stuff don't impress me what these people doing. I do my own. I'm my own man. Yeah. I'm not gonna compromise with it. And I try to teach my people to follow me the same thing. Once you sell your integrity, you're nothing. Once I get rid of my integrity, I don't care what I preach, what I open, my word is only as good as my integrity, just like the Creator. We need men. These guys out here, these entertainers, all of them are boys. They never grew up in a home with a father. Show me their fathers. These guys didn't come out no home with no father. That's why they're giving over to homosexuality. They taking advantage. Every one of them guys you find out, show me their fathers. There is no father. The mother gave them over and let them do homosexuality just so they could live off of them. Look at most of your guys in the NFL, single parent homes. Look at your guys on the basketball court, single parent home. They target them. Very few of these guys are coming. Boss, you know a lot of NFL players. How many of them mother and fathers you know? Percentage, tell me, mother and father in the home.
Very few. Very few.
Hello?
Very few. Oh, you can hear me, Bridget? I'm sorry.
I hear you now.
Hold on. Oh, very few. Very few. Can you hear me?
That's when they get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I just had one call me the other day. He told me this out of his mouth. He said, listen, he said, they made me a starter. He said, they made me a starter over another player. I won't call the position. He called and told me, he said, he made me a starter over another player. He said, that player went, and his agent went to complain to the owners about that. So he making more money. This guy, he makes more money than the guy you trying to start. And my guy's third round draft pick. Now, this guy, he said he got on the bus, they're going to the game. He said, 8 guys came to this. Is him telling me this. So they came to him and said, listen, would you sleep with a man for $50 million? What would you do? He said, no. And I don't know why you had the conversation with me. He said, the other guy said, I'll do it. So the world is where it is because they take advantage of these single parents. Listen, I don't care if these guys got beards and mustache, they grown. They're boys. And I'm not saying that they're soft because they haven't been with a man. They ain't seen what man. My daddy grew up working. I respect my dad. He put something. My dad told me about integrity. My dad was his own man. He didn't own it. When he told his car, he would walk. If he went on you, he would leave and walk on his own and catch a bus. I thought he was stupid. I thought that was the dumbest thing. I thought he should have humbled down and he should have accepted rights and he should have took things from people. He looked at being a man, he would just rather make it on his own. People would start to offer him a ride. We'd be at the bus stop going the same way. He'll say, no thank you, appreciate it. And he'd rather wait on the bus. And I would sit there and look at him like, that's dumb. That's dumb. They're going the same way we going. He tried to show me, he never tried him out. Sometimes, son, you got to say no. You don't want to count on people to always carry because when they don't, you're going to be stuck. So I do things sometimes that people might not understand and like, but I stand as a man. And I try to teach my guy coming, be a man. It ain't always about the money. It's about being a man. That's a rarity now. And they've taken advantage of these guys. They make them, they push them on us. Look at Kanye. I mean, Ye. I give him the respect for his name. That's what. Did he grow up with a mother and a father? Mother. You said that. Yeah. But I'm saying that's who they take it. They take advantage of them. Mm-hmm. So he got a script. You can criticize him, but he's a young man who's had to find his way because he didn't have something in front of him he could parallel.
Mm-hmm. What do you think how it happened though?
You said what I think had happened?
No, what do you think? How
what
it
happened with
happened?
him? What happened with
Like,
every one of them rappers?
no, I'm talking
Huh?
about his mother took him away from his father.
And,
His
and,
father
and
was
they
the-
take it,
his father was a professor in Atlanta, Georgia,
and you can tell he's educated.
She took him away, and she moved him to Chicago. And he said that hurt him though. He said that hurt him a lot though.
Yeah, but think about that. That's because the system, Bosley, the system teaches the black woman what you can do. The system is set up and predicated on the black woman can advance without the black man. There's funding, there's housing, there's insurance. Then you also make him pay, and he still can't be a part. She has a better life without him, but you hurt the kid.
Yep, absolutely.
Even if it's a daughter, she needs to see her father so she don't fall in the legs of somebody pissing on her somewhere. What's wrong with her? So what you thought about you on the street, guy say, hey, let me piss on you. Yeah. You having a father seeing a man, you know that's not how a man talk to a woman.
Yep.
How the man brought you to my pen urinating on you? What sexual pleasure? This is because I am a homosexual man. I struggle with and I hate you. You block me. This is the only reason why you urinate on a woman. It is because you have problems coming to grips with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I came up on the street, man. I've been through it. Man, I had no time to be pissing on no woman. That's crazy. I got a mother, I had a sister. And so now you got to come back and you got to teach our men. They might look at their boys by men by age, but science will define a man at 13 at reproduction. But we have to define a man by the quality of state of being, the state of mind, your logic. What you exemplify, that's how you define a man.
Mm-hmm.
And we got guys now, in order to be part of the group, in order to hang out, in order to be associated, we sell our integrity. And who do we hurt? We hurt the people that come behind us. We have to realize I bear responsibility as a man for other young men coming behind me, whether they're my sons or not. They're sons because they're of the race and they come behind me. I owe them that you have to see something from me. My logic, my intelligence, my decision making. You need to see that.
Yep.
That you ladies and women, you owe that to the young lady coming behind you. How to clean the house, how to keep a home, how to respect the husband. I owe a young man that coming behind how to take care of family in a home. How to care, how to nurture, how to love, how to correct. You owe this, and it's bad that people sit around and think you don't owe nobody nothing. To get your pooped on in Dubai. That's it. Everybody deframes a woman. I'm not surprised. I mean, listen, anything other than sitting down and following the rules and following regulation of a quote unquote black man, a black woman to do it. Go ahead and let a man. And these guys are homosexual. I tell them they're homosexual. It makes no sense. Where would I get sexually out of defecating on a woman?
That's weird.
I feel better sit on the toilet, man. I want to relax. I ain't got time to be knee squatting and mess on no woman.
That's mental. There has to be some.
It's not mental. It's homosexual. You hate the woman so bad that you will degrade her because of you have inadequate. Listen, an inadequate man who's inadequate sexually would go and take time out to piss on a woman. An inadequate man, insufficient man would take time to defecate on a woman. A man that is adequate realize, first of all, when this is your mentality that you would let me sit and piss on you, you ain't even worth my time. I'd rather piss on the street. I'd rather piss on the tree. Ain't nothing like going out behind a building and pissing. You ain't got to flush. I got time to piss on where the piss gonna bounce back on. It's gonna be on my pants. I don't want no piss on my pants. This shows you the sickness of these people.
Sick.
They demonic. So I can help my men out, but I know they ain't got no better. So they'll fight me. They'll fight me and they'll realize I'm be one of the biggest help they got. They keep finding all these other religious leaders who make a fool out. They take all their money from them. They ain't gonna feed them. They ain't gonna take care of them. They gonna push all the blame back on the white man. Every time, well, the white man, the white man, the white man, the white man. What part? Even with Ye. Hey, Ye, what part did you play in it? Listen, go back and listen to your music. I don't listen. Just go back and listen to your music. What was your message? What was your message of intelligence? Let's go ahead with the white Jewish people and the Jewish people. And I'm just this is me not trying to kill him, but this is me offering advice to him and other ones. Don't keep telling me about the Jewish people because although they pay for it, it's your message. The Jewish and the white man can't take my message and do something different. When I said it, that's what I said. Mm-hmm. Your music is what you are a proponent for. F nigga, F nigga, F nigga. Oh, the Jewish people, they take our music and they put it in the black neighborhood and they use it to get the black people to do it. Who said it?
Right.
Giving them the message.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of stuff these guys keep trying to push on other people. I can tell you why I bear responsibility. When I told you I was using the word, I told you why. What was my logic? I came back and let you know why I made my corrections at. I come and let you know what responsibility I bear in what I do, regardless of what they showcase, regardless of how they try to make me look. What part do I play? Like I said, you made your money from Jeezy, Easy. Well, $900, $1,200, $500, $300, whatever the shoes are worth. How much you giving back? How much you gonna use now to say, let me come and put this money here to come back and help filter a different message to my people? Cruz said, sex, money, guns, and drugs selling the black culture. That's because and I tell you why it sells, Crew. It is because you're dealing with a hurt people. Okay, I saw the other name you put up too, but I got people connected. I ain't trying to put them out. I don't owe nobody nothing. So it'll be flat. But the problem is why sex, drugs, and this culture works for our people, because sex is a form of emotions. So because we haven't learned how to love ourselves, we mistaken it, the black woman, the black man, and people in general just dealing with us. It's a form of a connection. Although we don't really learn how to connect in another form, we lock ourselves into it because that's as close as we can get to human care and time, even though it's but for a moment, and they'll do it with anybody. The drugs are sell the alcohol because we look for a pastime to escape our reality. As far as the music, we're trying to just release. So they've taken advantage of a people that was caring, of people that that were lively people, and they learn how to come and defame us with it. They learn how to take entertainment and use it against them, where it come back to be a hurt. Look, these guys ain't got a brain in here. Why am I wasting time talking about F another nigga, blank you nigga, when I see you nigga? We both millionaires. Who does this? Who does this? Why am I talking about shooting you and you? We just need to stop, because these are guys that grew up in homes with no parents. Now they turn them against each other, and rightfully so, because they turn their people against each other. Your music did it. So now it comes back on. They tell, why do you rappers keep getting killed? What is their message? The message. Who y'all remember talking about trying to kill MC Hammer? What was his message? His message was a message of kill each other. See, they took rap and turned it again. At first, rap was about, let me battle you on lyrics. Let me battle you on, I got this to do this. No, you F nigga, you punk nigga, you B nigga, I kill your mama nigga. So look at what I'm filtering out.
Right.
So now their messages come back to hurt them. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Now here's what I'm saying.
I agree with everything you're saying. It's true.
I just say fact. Woman not to say, yeah, that's so. If we get the guys got talent. I ain't gonna fit here and say these guys ain't got no talent. They just don't know how to put out an intelligent message. They can put a message out of life and then let them live. Think about it. As an entertainer, who you know was talking about killing Michael Jackson? I'm gonna blow Michael. When I said nigga, I'm getting his message was about singing, dancing. You know what I'm saying? He was going, he came out Billie Jean. Now, even with that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, let me go kill some girl named Billie Jean. You know what I'm saying? The way you make me feel, the way you make me. Who wanna kill? It wasn't somebody you knocked me off my feet. It was about woohoo, girl. But look at the message these guys are putting out. The message is a destructive message. So I say for that point, you irresponsible. They are as dangerous as a kid with a gun and can kill more people. In order for them to kill, you got to keep loading with bullets. In order for these guys to kill, all you got to do is keep playing their message. And nobody's holding them accountable. These guys, I'm going to be honest with you. If it was up to me, I have all of them in court and I give them a choice. If you don't change up your message, you're going to jail. I got a right to say it, but look, you're hurting, you're killing people. Then let these people have a right to, let white people have a right to lynch us because you lynching us with your music. Let the cartels keep selling fentanyl because you're doing the same thing. You're infusing us with your music. Man, listen to your message. Then these guys got kids. They're raising kids. You got kids. I remember the video with T.I. having to grab his son in the throat. His son trying to get a gangster life. He said, man, what are you talking about? Man, you grown up. You ain't little. But now now he want to choke his kid out. You weren't ready to do it. You choke my kids with your music. But you want to stop your kid. You don't want your kid to have that lifestyle. These guys don't realize you have perpetrated a fraud out here. If it's good enough for our kids to die by it, let your kids die by it. And nothing stopped these guys. That's what's scary. Nothing stops them. Somebody said, have I heard of it? What's the drill music?
I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Somebody said that's what Fannie Willis was supposed to be attacking. The music. Man in the mirror. There she go. He asked them to change his way. They try to attack their lyrics, what they've done. No, again, what you're dealing with, a bunch of boys that wasn't raised by a father.
Oh, it's trap music.
Yeah. Drill music is kill music. Oh. Chicago killer rap. You know what? You got to blame us. Let me say this too with that. Somebody said, Rob for president. You know these white folks kill me. And really, not they want, it be the black ones.
Yep.
Because I don't want to try to fix our problem, get a solution. I don't want a solution. Let a man live. I want to let people have your rights, but you don't have the right to destroy people. I want a man to love himself. They say, well, that's their right. They want to kill themselves. I don't think giving you that relinquishes me from my responsibility as your brother. We have to get out of, if you want to kill yourself. As your brother, I'm your keeper. As my brother and my sister, we're a chain. What happens when you take a loop out of the chain? It breaks. So we got to come back and reconnect. We got to stop this foolishness of, well, that's you. You want to die. Why can't both of us live? And we got to sell that message. And if enough of us put it out, you'll change the narrative. The problem is now, people, man, nigga just crazy. Nigga so stupid. Nigga. It can't be all of us because all of us ain't dying. All of us not in prison. Stop letting the numbers that they show you look like it's more of them than us. It's not. It's more of us. But we got to start changing the message. We got to learn to greet. Not just with each other. How you doing? Good. Doing all right. Somebody said I'm doing fine. Good. Why would it be good if you say you're doing well? You're fine. That's good. They don't take that from me if you're doing good. Nigga, why you doing good? I don't like nigga do good. But nigga, you gonna be shining. Man, kill that. It's life. You don't control it, you roll with it. That's what I do. I don't control it, I roll with it. Now let it come up in one of them. Let one, please. Ooh. Y'all gonna eat all this 10 people. I know my people, they like to steal, but no. That's it. Man, I don't control life. I just roll with it. What they give me, I just get up and what I'm gonna do. I roll with it. Y'all got it.
Yep.
Let me say, hey, that's listen. This life. Just roll with it.
This is how we
Oh, money. You don't wreck. You can't. Anybody can stop. You get a
Oh,
ticket.
we're rolling salt.
No. Take your time with it. Just roll with it. They got the.
Well, he know.
You done ran somebody off the street. Danger. Vote for her for city council for Commissioner 1, Poll 1, not for driving. No, nothing to do with the road. No driving. That's crazy.
She's gonna have to have a chauffeur because.
Please, that's dangerous. Listen, y'all, that roll, that light, you don't control it, just roll it. Roll with it. Take your time, roll with it. That's all I do, man. I just roll with it. Sometimes you gotta stop, keep from hitting somebody. Sometimes you gotta go around. Sometimes you gotta speed up. Sometimes you gotta slow down. I just roll with it. Big Lee, we're gonna work it out.
What?
Huh? Win the team, get ready.
Hey.
That's all we do, man. We don't control it, we just roll with it. Breezy, daddy. My cookie, daddy.
Lame.
Oh, they mama, lame. They mama. They gonna put on them, huh? That's it. That's all we do. Man, that's you live better. Y'all, let me tell you how I learned to do. Stop trying to fight it. Oh, that's another we got. Stop trying to fight it. Let's just unite. Let's bring that thing together. We ain't got no, listen, if we were winning fighting, I say keep doing it. We ain't winning. So that's what you do. You change what you're doing. Y'all hear me? Let's just roll with it.
All right.
Yeah, all right. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know we appreciate y'all time here. Boss, what you in? You in the RV?
Sprinter.
Oh, you in the Sprinter?
Yes,
somebody
sir.
driving you?
Yes, sir.
I saw you had a badge on. Where you were, VIP somewhere?
It was at University of Georgia trying to change the world, preacher.
Man, look at that, man. Them boys doing good. Listen, they're number one team in the country.
Yeah, we had Kirby Smart players. It was a good thing.
Okay.
It was a good thing. Trying to get some stuff taken care of, you know.
That's it, man. Y'all know, listen, man. You know, I'm just waiting on some other stuff. I'm waiting on some other stuff to kick out in that week, y'all. I'm trying to listen. We're trying to hit the ground rolling. These folks don't know. He said, listen, Andrew said, listen, we appreciate you, Andrew. We appreciate every one of y'all because we can't do what we do without y'all. Not without y'all, we can't do it. All we do is listen. We come in, this a platform where we all get to come in and talk, discuss matters, come up with solutions, and then we implement them. No, we might not be on a big world platform, but everywhere that each one of us go when we get this knowledge from each other, then we become better people and we function better. And that means we contaminate other people with our attitudes, whether good or whether positive or negative. So when we get that positive information, it gives us an opportunity to make a change wherever we are. There's no way I can be everywhere. There's no way you could be. Asa could be everywhere, Thule, Resident Joe, Doodoo Man, Love Doctor, whomever, you know. But so in life, we all make contacts. That's how, like, this is what you think about. Years ago, before there was a newspaper, it was spread the word. Before it was social media, you know how we got things out? You spread the word. So that's what we do. I need you. You need me. Let's spread the word. We spread the word about when somebody speak to them. It don't take long. It ain't hard. How you doing? Ask genuinely. How are you doing? Because you know, from a psychiatric position, people's state plays a part of the condition of the world. How you doing? And sometimes I'm not doing well. Listen, keep your head up. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. That don't hurt to tell people that I don't want to get. Why not? This same person could turn around and kill everybody. How many times people walking in places killing everybody? Nobody check. Nobody feel like nobody cares. Let's do something different. We've been doing. It ain't got better. What is it gonna hurt to do something right? What is it gonna hurt to just a couple of seconds could change the mind of somebody who want to walk in and blow everybody's brains out? Because they say, you know what changed my mind? Because somebody cared. So what I want you to do, I want you to contaminate somebody like COVID-19. That's how now we're gonna do the way we're gonna contaminate like COVID-19. Let's spread this thing.
Right.
How you doing? Don't Taylor, how you doing? If you're not, listen, I'm praying for you. No, you ain't by yourself. It don't hurt nothing. Hey, you ain't by yourself. We can make it. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Because it take all of us. No one man can run their planet by themselves. Let's do this. Come on, y'all. Y'all with me? Let me see before y'all go. Let me see how many y'all with me. Let's contaminate. Let's contaminate. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna contaminate, not perpetrate. I'm sorry. I see Andy. He said, I agree. The rest of them fell off on him. All right. I thought y'all gonna keep y'all head up. Who that? That's what said we him. Jessica said yes. So that's all. That's all we're gonna do. That's what we do. With you. Gonna contempt. That's what we're gonna do. Let's make a change. We don't know what you just don't know what that difference made. If I made a difference in your life, it's been because the communication, what I put out. Think of the difference you can make in somebody's life. Let's look at that. We can criticize. Let's criticize all the rappers. Let's criticize all the athletes. People do what they do until they see different. Let's show them something different. Y'all got it? She said, I'm with you. Lynn Nicole, appreciate that. I'm with y'all till we together. All of us together. I see you, Lynn. That's right. Hey, it don't hurt nothing to just let people know. Hey, you want somebody, don't it feel good no somebody care? Because I care about you. I'll harm you. People need to, we all got to love each other. White, black, Asian. But listen, nobody made themselves. It take all of us to make. Why he put all of us on the planet? We got to learn how to work together. We've been divided. Look where we at. War on every hand. We all dying. Your kids can't go. You can't go. Man, it's more imminent that you leaving home, you're not coming back. It's more prevalent. You just back and let them know you leave home, you ain't coming back. Definitely made a difference in my life. Lost some people. He said lost some people. Lost some people behind it too. I know. I appreciate you, woman. I know you've been a lot of years, man. I appreciate you. Because I'm with you, but you stooped me. He said you stooped me this morning at Chase. Whatever, Joker, whatever. I ain't gonna be able to help everybody. Just get over it. this man sitting here waiting on me at the bank. Man, it ain't time yet, man. Yeah, we can do this, everybody. Let's love each other. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna love each other. We're gonna do it. Take our time. We can do it. Every one of y'all, nobody ain't told you, I'm telling you, we love you. It's a hard. We love you. You ain't by yourself. I'm praying for you. So you're not alone. You ain't forgotten. Just know that you're not alone. You're not forgotten. You're not by yourself. We're in it together. So let's get out here and let's make sure we contaminate. Don't hurt nothing. Just some people gonna speak. They ain't gonna speak back. But guess what? At least you put it out there. I guarantee they're gonna think about this. Why that person speak to me? What's wrong with them? I'm going through. Then they got to consider. Everybody don't see it the same way. Yes, it's bad out here. It don't mean I got to be bad with it. Now to stop. Why we got to keep letting everything affect it? It's been people that grew up in the project didn't get in gangs. It's people grew up in the project that went to college. We got the ones who grew up in the project that stayed in the project and got pregnant and became 2 and 3. It's people that left the project and grew and aspired for now. Let's make that change. Let's be that breakaway story. Every one of us. You owe that to the person behind you. Y'all got it? Every one of us, we owe it to the person behind us. That's how hard me too. I appreciate it. Okay, well, we got to get ready and let y'all go. We appreciate y'all. I got to find me something to eat. Spend that my food in that black container. I see some on the counter over there. Man, this pilot killing me, man. Until she made me some tea. That thing whooping my behind too. That pilot rubber. I appreciate you, who. Cause I need them flowers, need them plants. I gotta eat. But right now, that bad boy whooping me up. But I sure appreciate him though.
That's how it was here in the house. Somebody was dying from polio.
Listen, I gotta start wearing a mask out there, man. I ain't for the COVID. That thing.
He's doing better, but it was bad.
I sent a picture of some stuff to take. Yeah, I probably have to put a mask on. Especially outside, you constantly breathing it.
I told him to put a mask on and started to give him some herbs like on the weekend. And
some what?
Herbs. Herbs.
Some verbs.
Some herbs.
What about the nouns and the predicates?
Is it ER? Is it ERB or HERB?
HERB.
Herbs. You sound like you were Jamaican or something.
I'm gonna give him some herbs, some herbs.
Herbs.
He needs some herbs, man.
Resident Joe, I gotta
All right, y'all.
Okay, we gotta get it done for sure.
If you see someone without a smile, give them yours.
Oh wow. Then you're gonna be lipless.
Share
You see
yours.
someone without a smile, tell them you get what you do. You tell them you go get you one where I got mine from.
Or you can say that smile is an inexpensive way to change your looks.
If you see them don't have one, let them know. Listen, you need to go get one where I got mine from. That's what you let them know. 2 mics in the mind every Thursday. Well, we always mind. You let them know that. On 2 mics in my mind. But we'll hobby y'all till you got maybe some fruit or something. I don't want to lose my oranges.
You told me to make. You said you were hungry, and now I made what you asked me for, right?
Yeah, I probably eat them. I probably need some fruit tonight. I want to stay sexy.
You gonna eat don't have hair as opposed to what I have.
Hold on. We good now, Joe? I said I want to stay sexy.
I was just reading.
What you read? Yeah, I want to laugh too. What is talking laugh?
Exactly.
I want to laugh. No, tell what you read. No, what you read? Let me laugh. Most High will see y'all tomorrow. Yes, we'll look to see y'all tomorrow. Now, Quaisha, good to see you. How I miss you Wednesday night, Quaisha. What you laughing about? I said I want to eat some fruits. I stay sexy.
I'm supporting your wants and needs, Rob.
Yeah, you make sure you got some checks coming tomorrow. Tomorrow will be payday for you because you got a check coming.
Woo.
Need that check. Love you too. All right, y'all.
All right.
Y'all be safe out there. Be safe out there. Hug y'all.
Yes, sir.
Since mom got a smile, tell them to get them one where you got yours from. Yay. That's a terrible.
We're about to take it back. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. 2 mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Turned up on the radio. Turned up on the radio. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics. Watch this. And a mind.
All right, you do something better. I'll do something better, and we'll be better together. Until
That's
next.
what we'll do. Don't forget, give them a smile. Let's go. Let's get out here like COVID. Let's make it right. Joe, fix your heart. Your heart, your point at the bottom is terrible.
It's a chunky heart.
Not no heart. I don't know what that thing is. That's a Chinese booty cheek. It's the heart. I'm sorry. We apologize for that Chinese booty cheek.
It's a chunky heart.
That's a Chinese booty cheek. That's a terrible heart.
Chunky heart.
Your point at the bottom should have been better. See that? Don't forget a Chinese booty cheek. It's very difficult.